the huge golem type creatures are basically slowly. The creatures aren't particularly fast, but they sort of keep pace with sort of you.
Well, there's no reason.
They're not particularly fast. They keep pace with the elf.
Well, we're not running, are we?
No, but me and Alec can barely keep pace.
They're very
to conserve our energy. We'll have the golems move first. Yeah. We'll have the one without Matt go first, then the one with Matt, and then we can follow through the plough it creates.
But they're following Matt.
They're not following. They're following his instruction.
They seem whenever you seem to think. They seem like when you look in, like when as you're looking ahead of the road.
But
they seem to do what
we
you
can conserve our energy and not have to plough through the snow. So
it's very thick snow sort of every side, but this dirt track is sort of well worn.
Traveling in a V, like geese. That's what we're doing.
Mighty geese.
Or a line.
Of geese.
A straight line.
Like
geese.
About hang their footprints.
Bandit geese.
If we have to encounter them, they will return in greater numbers.
Exactly.
Geese.
How do the bandits fit in a line? A line's quite small, narrow.
You can just stop up there.
We're going.
How do they fit in a line?
Fear not, bright eyes.
I don't think he's gonna hear you.
No, my gruff voice carries. I'll be near the one that he's on.
About sort of an hour or 2, 3, or sort of walk through the pine forest. It's you know when you walk into a pine forest and the trees are just basically next to the roadside and they're straight up and you can't see much just apart from like trees for miles.
This looks like a lovely place.
Ambush!
You can hear the sort of gentle tread of feet up ahead of you coming down the road.
Can we hear any birds?
Why are you speaking to him in that voice? Are you asking God? Can we hear any birds?
So we can hear birds.
You
So
can
it's
hear
not
birds,
an unnatural
and you can hear like a fair amount of footfalls coming down the road towards you.
I'll take a perception check.
The first roll of the roleplay. Does he get a bonus for his lofty perch?
Yeah, you can have advantage.
Thank God you had advantage.
24.
You can see through the thick pine forest. There's about 5 or 6 men coming down the road with shields over their backs and swords at their sides. They look very
men
haggard.
approach. They are haggard.
They look like they're sort of bent over, sort of walking down the road.
Get out of the
Should we go to them with a song?
I don't see why not.
I'll keep my hand on my blade.
Okay.
They sort of come around the corners.
Greetings, fair travellers.
The lead man
How
sort of looks
do
up.
you do?
He has very hooded eyes. He looks very tired. He goes, "What the devil?"
Hello! He's not devil.
He walks. Up
No, mate, that's stupid.
The rest of his men sort of slow, and he walks forward and he says, well, "This is a strange bunch of fellows if I've ever seen them."
Greetings and well met, friend. These are my brotherly companions.
He sort of looks up and goes, "Oh, I can't say I've ever seen any of these before. And Evandra's here, did you?"
Avander's here.
I'll keep my eyes on the rear of the group.
Yeah, they all seem to be sort of like they now that their leader, that you see him, is talking to them. They sort of sat by the side of the road and they seem just exhausted.
Now look a wee bit tired, lads.
Yes, we've been north in the foothills.
Where have you been travelling to?
Oh, we're heading down towards Monaster.
And where have you been coming from?
The foothills. my friend.
And what did you find in the foothills? Did you find food?
We encountered a band of cultists. Up in the mountains.
Ooh.
Cultists.
Right. Are they like wee dragons?
No, they were men, definitely. They were all dressed in black with strange masks, spiked masks.
Oh, that's not going to be particularly fun.
Were they friendly?
No, they were most definitely not friendly, my friend.
Did they give you any clues as to who they could be?
They set upon us during the late afternoon and they killed 4 of my men.
Oh, bloody hell.
We have been walking all day to try and get back to Monaster.
Okay. So, were they on the road?
No, they struck from the tree line.
These trees? Like this
No, further up, about 4 or 5 hours.
How many cultists were there?
There were 6 of them.
6 against your 10, and yet they slayed 4 of you
Yes.
for no return.
We killed 2 of them, but I think the rest of them sprinted off back into the...
How trained is your party to fight?
He turns around to them, most of my men were farmers before, they're not trained men.
What leads you into these lands if you are mere farmers?
We were meant to be heading up to talk with a camp that we have set up in the mountains. There's a few the more trained soldiers up there.
Oh, is this the one that
Is this
Kirona lives?
Corona.
No.
Is it that
No,
far?
no,
Is
God,
this
no.
like in between there and here? Or
Where are you heading?
We're heading to see Corona on the top of the Wagon Watch.
Oh, this is a different path. This
Is it on the way?
This is further to the west. my friend.
Oh.
The path back to...
Where did we just go from
All
there?
master. All
The
master.
path back to Mulmaster is clear.
We had no sort of trouble.
What nature of creature were these that struck at you?
They were, well, as far as we could see into their hoods, they were the hoods and masks. They were human, as far as I can tell. They were quick though.
Nay,
Very
dwarfs.
No, they were not as short as
thank
you,
God.
master.
Were there
Did
any?
they strike with blade or bow?
They struck with their blades. They came out of the darkness and, well, the fading light, sorry.
The afternoon dark.
Yes.
Well,
Or
so
the fading light.
they
Those who would
were
attack
they
from the
using?
darkness are cowards.
I admire.
But sometimes it has a weird advantage. So when this happened, were they just using? Did they just jump you, or did they threaten you, or did they try and
we
rob you?
were resting for a mere moment and we were
We're
struck.
taking a short rest.
You were taking a short rest and were interrupted. We didn't get to use our hit dice.
Did you not have any guards?
As I say, we were just about to sit down for the
But
afternoon
always
rest.
you should. You should
But
always
you
keep
do not
watch.
insult into the wound.
Aye.
You can see that the men behind
Let it be.
seem like
I'm
they
assuming
don't
they're
even
like.
want to be here.
When
Let
you-
it be.
When you reach...
Let it be.
When you reach more master. When you reach more master, ask for a half-elf named Felstad. She will assist you.
Thank you.
What's the sigil on the shield? Can we see it at all?
It's
A
like
spiked masked cultist.
it's a like a
with this
it's a
blade.
sea serpent wrapped around a spear.
So it's not the.
It freezes out.
Can I make a history check
So,
on that symbol?
Are you guys? Are you like local militia, town guard?
21!
I know, but they've got shields with crests on.
21.
Which is like a discount.
21. You know that it's the sign of Mormaster, like the Chamberlain's sigil effect.
So they are a local
I'm not going to say anything.
So
I
basically,
don't think they are.
basically they've been.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
not going to say anything while they're here.
They don't seem particularly prepared. Most of them don't even seem to be wearing proper armour.
I'm guessing they're wearing like
Yeah.
padded jerkins.
Yeah.
Whoa, careful, mate. Nothing wrong with a bit of padding.
Alright, padded
We should
waistcoats.
continue onward.
We should press on to our
Well,
Aye.
I will tell you
So,
now that it was most good to meet people that aren't trying to kill us on the road.
So when you,
Werewolf!
is there a
Bloody hands!
stuff that we need to be aware of?
Oh, if you're heading towards Wyvern Watch, you won't need to worry.
No, but obviously you're not coming from there, so this path is going to split. And we've been told there's signs, but
I'm sure you must know the way.
we-
Border,
How does he-
never mind.
how does he get around?
It's fine.
Is it not time to press on, gentlemen?
You got
Aye.
I think it is border. Let's go.
Forwards!
The golems.
Remember,
step
gentlemen,
into it.
always carry on with a song in ye hearts. With a song in your heart.
Some of the farmers sort of start to chuckle. And they stand and sort of brush themselves off.
Do you have any buffing spells?
This is a budding spell. It buds happy.
Inspiration! Their leader sort of stands them up and starts to walk on past you down the road and stuff. Says,
Goodbye!
I bid you well, I bid you well.
What's your name in case we come across you again? Or we need to find you.
My name is Irin.
Ian! See you later, Ian! Have a nice trip!
You are a DMG. You are a dungeon master's nightmare.
What's the name of nameless
What
NPC
is the
4?
temperature?
What are you doing? Where did he come from? Who's his parents?
Second guy in the line! What's your name?
They just sit there just walking off.
We all share the same name. We are very poor where we come from. We can
Floppy.
only afford one name.
We bloppy.
Young Floppy is right.
He used to say, Miss Floppy, and he used to say, Mr. Floppy.
Oh, the winter nights just must roll by.
You continue your along your way up the path. You every so often you come towards forks in the path. It's in the map, and you know there are occasional signposts and things like that. You know which way you're going. And you can see as you walk the large mountains sort of raise up above the pine forest, and you see them in the distance.
It reminds me of home. If home were flower.
All of you make a deception check.
Does man get a
I
bonus?
don't see.
Not for this, no.
So perception is
Oh, what do we? What's perception?
wisdom.
What's your wisdom? You just let me know what you
I think I may have spotted.
I got worse than my
absolutely
passive
an-
perception.
That happens. 16.
11.
18. I'm basically looking at my BS. 1.
You just roll one.
No.
Oh, minus 2%.
I think you just poke yourself in the eye.
You were tuning. You were tuning.
I got 4.
So, what did you get, sir?
18.
16.
And 16.
What?
You two
What
as
is your
well.
passive perception?
It doesn't count for passive.
No, but what is it?
10 plus wisdom.
I've already
Oh,
got
10
it.
plus wisdom, so it's a bit.
Yours is good. Towards sort of toward the late afternoon, you can start. You couldn't quite place it to begin with, but you can hear like a strange howling sounding through the woods, and it's almost echoes through the timber.
Can we take? Does anyone have nature that we could try and
Survival.
Any try nature.
But I get minus
I
1.
know, I got no.
What creature is this?
Hold on, I will try it and have a think.
I was waiting for it to be a 1. It's the wind.
I got a 1.
It's
What do I think it is?
You think it's the wind. You're high up.
Nature.
The sound of wind.
Nature or survival.
Nature.
17.
I have no idea.
Right. You both think. Oh, the wind is very howling.
Hold on, that's no wind.
Are you sure?
I definitely know that is no wind.
We both came to the conclusion that it was wind.
What creature?
You've heard that it's the sound. You know that it's the sound of wolves.
It's the son of wolves. I've killed many a wolf, and I know what that is then.
I think
I
I
have a
tr-
song.
I think I trust our dragonborn companion in this.
With that kind
I think
of
it's
roll,
wind.
you can tell that it's probably a pack howling to each other. If you know what I mean.
Like, that are separated.
Yeah. Because they just seem to come from different directions.
What the DM say?
What's a DM?
They track our progress.
They're around, they're probably hunting, so we might want to be careful.
It's not hard to track progress when you've got these things. The golems.
Do they make a lot of noise when they walk? Or do they make a lot
As
of noise
much
when they
noise
walk?
as an 8 foot.
bloody
tall-
massive.
Yeah,
Yeah, but because they're powered by cogs or something.
but it's like a.
So,
Everyone should
but-
prepare any sort of ranged response they get.
Oh my god.
A show of force should dissuade.
Exit shop.
A show of force should dissuade any hungry predator.
Roll a survival check.
Can I roll a survival check?
Yeah. Now you know what they are. 3.
So if I have the skill, what do I
You get
do?
+2 to it as well as your skill.
So
Oh!
I got 21.
Right. Okay.
Oh, hold on. So if it's got the black dot coloured in because I've got proficiency, I get +2.
You get your stat,
And
and
that's
And
why I
this is
asked
just-
who had nature.
In that case, my nature was actually 20.
Then you actually know it's not wolves, and it's in fact a
What?
dragon. Right, 21.
You know that typically wolves won't hunt humans. Like it's not something
Oh,
that
you're
takes
safe then.
not something that happens. But
You
you know,
vicious
you should
dragon
be
boy.
wary. But it's not something. It's not. You shouldn't like. It shouldn't be too
Yeah,
much.
so I'm saying.
Yeah.
If anyone prepares their strength, a display of Bright Eye's power should ward off simple wolves. However, the fur could threat your price. So I'll have my bow ready, which I have to kind of fix into my silver hand.
Yeah.
I
So-
cast light on my arrow, so it shines.
So you transferred it from the thing
Yep.
to the.
Oh, it's like a flare?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh!
Or a trace around.
I know it'd freak the fuck out of wolf. Oh my god, what is that?
These massive clanking machines would probably be quite disturbing.
The rest of the day seems to pass fairly uneventfully. The sun begins to lower for your first day's worth of travel, and you decide it's probably a good idea to sort of make camp at this point.
I think we should probably
It
get off.
it starts.
I found
What's this?
a clearing. That's the charger.
Oh, that's weird.
I found a clearing. It's plenty big enough, I think, but it's got these weird rocks in the middle. And
Roger went off. To,
I do believe they were put there for a purpose, but I got no idea what it is myself. But if you want to come have a look, I think it may be right up your street.
I'll have me a crack.
Okay. I wedged a wee torch in the ground so you can find it.
You can lead them back.
So
there,
off you go. And
There's the golems follow you, control them, and sort of like push their way back through trees and sort of pushing their way through. Eventually you come across the site. It's a sort of 20 foot by 20 foot clearing, and in the middle there are 2 cross stones.
History check. I actually got
oh,
16.
you lucky bastard!
So
16.
What's your total?
16.
Oh, okay.
I like half rolled to the 4 and then roll back again.
You know that you can't point out anything specific about it, but you'd imagine that they look druidic. They look like they'd be druid signs. Well, druid. It's what druids would use as focal points.
Oh, I know nothing about that.
This would surely be a ward against those cultist types.
Maybe the evil spirit.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Probably quite safe.
I'm going to stop.
As you get closer, you can see that it's got those sigils and stuff on the inside. So.
I don't know. Use 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Right,
Okay,
I'm going to start my trance.
So you
I
like
can
sit
take the
down.
next watch.
Okay, alright, I'm just gonna dig myself a wee hole. I'd recommend a hole to keep warm. Instead of,
It is like
Holes
raining.
are good.
instead of
raining.
just like, lying on the ground. I think you should.
You have tents and things within the.
Oh, we actually have
yes,
tents.
the stuff for
Okay.
you to sleep in.
I thought we just had like bedrolls.
No, you had your bedrolls, but you've been supplied with
there's
things to.
something
Because obviously it's snowing.
Do you
and
care
raining.
about the minutiae of how we get ready?
No, but it'd be interesting if you are sleeping in a tent. Let me know, obviously. But
No, I'm
like-
not sleeping in a tent.
Right, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get some branches and I'm gonna like build. I'm gonna build like a.
You're not putting up a tent with me. You're not putting up a tent with me. I know what I got now. It's fine.
I will sleep just outside your tent like a week.
As these guys are erecting tents and you're sort of
So
sitting
then we
there,
can keep all the bags in the
It's been
tent.
really heavy.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
You're like soaked through, but
Yeah.
you've suffered worse than this. What are you?
How big are these tents?
While he's like preparing for 10 minutes.
Not to be a troll, but are they like
They're
2-man
two-man
tents or is it
tents.
one big tent
Two-man-
for everybody?
two-man tents.
Okay.
All 3 dwarves.
So we could put up all 3 tents and then. Yeah, we'll just put up the tents.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah,
What are you
yeah.
doing in this 10 minutes? Like they're erecting the tent. He's starting to go into his trance.
Shall I sing you a song while you're putting up the tent?
I haven't put up the bastard tent. You want to sing me a song to stop it while you're in it? That's fine.
I'll let you have a think anyway, Jack. As you sort of come to the end of your ritual, you're sort of how are you doing it? So it's like is it like
So set candles in a circle around me.
That's quite impressive.
You're
on
actually
top
sitting
of
in
the
the tent.
tent.
You want to bring it up? It's just like a
And it doesn't catch fire.
pile of material.
And
you don't have
rain doesn't put them out.
you don't have space to do it on top of the golem. I'm
I
afraid.
get on.
You have to get off the golem.
What are you trying to do?
Why
on
not?
Why don't you get the golem to bend over? and
There's
use the
enough
golem
room-
as the platform- as the
There's enough
ritual
room under the
altar?
stones if you want to do it underneath the stones.
Yes,
so.
I'll do that this then.
What do you have to
In
burn?
the symbol of battle. But no, but you're
He's-
doing a ritual. I'm doing some kind of ritual.
Is it
So
going to
when
stay
you-
dry?
Burning some incense.
You're just going to sit there just. Yeah.
Do you need a little like roof to stop it getting wet?
No, he's under the stone.
Okay.
Right. You.
How big is this thing then? Because you did that.
It's-
I assume it was quite small.
No,
Is it?
it's taller than Matt's character, but not taller than the golems. Like he can.
How
go.
tall is your character?
Anyway,
Are you human size?
5'6".
Oh, so you're like a person size. I wasn't sure if you were quite short. 'Cause
I am
underneath the
short-ish.
you enter sort of like this divine state, and you can feel the hunt speaking through you, and you let yourself go and almost embrace the surroundings.
I'm the only one put into a
And
fucking tent.
While there's definitely magic here, it seems very old, and it seems to be waning. It seems almost sad, like a sadness falls over you as you do it.
What school of magic is it?
Tents like, yeah, I'm gonna start putting up the tent.
I imagine that Bioman's voice is Falco.
There is waning magic in these rocks.
Right, put up all the tents.
Yes,
No, so everybody knows.
Curtin, it's pretty obvious because it's old.
No, I put the tents in triangles, so they're all facing the
They
middle.
might have cast spells on old rocks. They are druids. They do strange things.
That isn't because we're about to get ambushed. That's because I want people to know how I put the tents up.
What's this?
That's the stone thing in the middle. I've actually put them around it, but left it to one side so we can have a campfire in the middle.
We're gonna have a campfire.
We've got to cook. Unless we've got beef jerky.
Second breakfast.
It's assumed that you will have eaten your rations that you would have wanted.
Probably with water.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about the.
Okay, so we've got jerky. I think we should build a fire to keep on.
Eventually, as
Right,
the sun starts to disappear completely now behind the pine, and the fire is like the only light, and obviously your arrow that you still have.
you still just holding it. I think you
Yeah.
can put that in.
Night descend. Who wants to go on first watch?
Well, I've got to be in a trance for 4 hours and then I'll stay up.
Okay, well I could do with a good night's sleep, but I'll stay awake.
Why are you're poisoning him? Stop using the voice all the time.
So, who's going to go on first watch while he's?
I will watch as the sun.
Okay.
I was hoping it would be that case because then
I'll
that means
watch with you. Because I'm still putting up.
Basically, there will be a
Fall
way for
asleep.
you all to get them out.
Yeah.
It's basically who's on watch at the beginning. And
Yeah.
I'm like half on watch, half still putting up the other 2 tents because I've had to do this all on my own.
I'm sleeping.
You started meditating. You started investigating the thing. He started
As
playing
your-
a song about putting up tents.
As your compatriot, as a is sort of is in this trance, you're sort of watching out. You don't hear anything. It's just like horrible rain all the time, pretty much. You're like, yay, this is wonderful. Yeah. You can sort of feel the residual part of your sort of ritual sort of in the back of your mind, and because being in such close proximity to the stones, you can sort of feel it all around you, sort of thing. But especially you, because you did the detect magic stuff and stuff like that. So, but nothing seems to approach during your watch. Eventually, you fall asleep, and Azura, you wake to enter your watch for the rest of the night, effectively. So
I'll perch on top of one of the golems.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The golems are just standing there resolutely. So, yeah.
I'm gonna get in my pen and I'm a wee lady.
Sort of about 2 hours or so into your watch, you hear frost crunching underfoot, sort of ahead of you, off into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And with
Is
your
it snowing now or is it just really
Oh,
cold?
it's like frosty ground and stuff like that. Sort of out into the sort of the murkiness, because obviously you're an elf, so you can see a little bit further. You can see there are like
60 yards.
shapes, four-legged shapes, sort of prowling around in the trees. You see the
Oh, it's
glint of
dark.
eyes. You can see 2 shapes off in the darkness.
Okay then. I will.
They seem to be looking your way as well. So.
Right. I mean.
I'm guessing.
Right.
Have you kept the fire going? Or
There's like a dwindling fire.
Like I say, it is raining and
Yeah.
cold and
Yeah.
windy, so I doubt it would be particularly good, Nick. Right then.
I was just wondering if you'd done it to keep
Um,
I know you're on top of Gollum. aren't
right.
you?
I will. I'll clamber down from the golem, keeping my eyes on the creatures, but I want to look behind as well to see if I catch anything, because I know the
Okay.
wolves are going to attack with tactics.
Do you know they're wolves?
Well, they're four-legged creatures, and we heard wolves howling, so it's a fair.
You look behind you instinctively, knowing you're a fighter. You watch your back,
Yeah.
kind of thing. You can see another one of them. One of the four-legged creatures is closer than it was because it's been taking
Yeah.
advantage of you, and you can start to make out its form a bit more. It's not so much of a shadow,
Right.
and you can see it's a wolf, but it's very, very emaciated. Like its stomach and like its underbelly are very close to its chest, and it looks hungry,
Right. Hungry like the wolf.
ferally hungry.
Right, I'll draw my blade. And I'll let out a high roar of wolves to my companions.
Yeah, basically, you all wake up to the sound
Okay.
of wolves.
And I'll stay. I'll have been next to his tent.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, so
Well,
roll every roll ownership.
I think the shout probably would have woken him
What
up.
are we wearing?
You went.
Well, that's-
you,
oh,
Am
wait,
I wearing my leather armor or am
Yes.
I in sleepwear?
you are. You didn't doff your
Am I
armor,
in my
so-
pajamas?
Am I in my pajamas?
What does a 20 on your initiative do?
Nothing.
Sounds
You
like
know.
You will go first.
21.
19.
Right, so,
You got +4 to your initiative.
Me too.
Because I have 4 decks.
My dex is only 13.
so 19 for you.
It's 21.
21. Drogon.
20.
Ling.
Oh, because your dex is really high, isn't it?
And
My dex is
Bodger.
only 13.
6.
At least you got +4.
Barger's
Wait.
Darger's looking. That is.
Oh, was it that one?
That's a detail.
1 second. Could you just draw yourselves on the map where you are, and then I'll take it.
Absolutely. You in this one?
Yes.
Get
So,
up, you lazy fucker! So I'll give him a kick, which is why his initiative's so low, because he didn't even
Should we
fucking
put you
wake
down
up.
as eyes then? Because that'll be an E. Yeah, and then
If
nobody
you
else
do
will-
your colour in one, and then the enemy do
That's-
the other in
that-
the other one. So.
Enemies
So,
in red. Friendlies in green.
eyes. Are you two in the same tent?
Yeah. I'm closer to the
That's-
door than him because I was on first watch.
Fucking hell, Dodger and Drogon. What a pain in the arse. We should have thought of this when we were naming the party.
Roger. Draw him, do J for Joan.
If you always stick at the same space square together, then we don't need
I
to
am
see-
Dr. Ogan. I can fake a medical license.
He actually could make you a medical license.
I am Dr. Agon. the Dr. Agon-born, Dr. Agon sorcerer.
Quite interesting.
I presume there's two over here.
Yeah, there are 2 walls on that side
And
as
there's
well.
one over here.
Could you just write the letters?
1, 2.
Could you put 2 and 3 and then 1? Right. So, yeah, I'm going to count it as if you burst out of your tent, so you're not just basically.
Cool.
You can sort of get your way out of them without any
Good.
penalty.
So I gave
you're not
you-
wrapped up in your things.
I kicked him because he didn't wake up with a shout.
So first up is
Scrabble up the tent. Okay, right. How
How
far
far
is this?
away
well, that's 20 feet to the edge of the thing, so they're about 20 feet away from you. You're
Okay.
first.
What's the throw range?
You can now see that as
Can
soon
you
as
not
you
charge 20 feet?
Yeah, but I was thinking I could throw. Well, what I wanted to do is throw an axe charge and then hit it with the other one.
You can't do that in a
Yeah,
turn.
no, not until I get multiple attacks.
you have moved.
You couldn't do that even if you had multiple attacks, could you?
Technically,
Oh, no, technically,
you
but
can actually.
Because I can
Throw
make
an
a.
axe and charge.
Yeah.
Because I
You
make.
can-
But you wouldn't be able to hit again.
You attack, you move, and you take your bonus action to attack with the other weapon.
Yeah.
Because that's how dual wielding works.
Because then you
Like
don't
he's
apply your.
throwing one weapon.
yeah, you're
What's the
allowed to mix
downside
it
of
up.
dual
Okay.
Because it's. But I don't apply my straight.
You
blood
don't-
fight.
It requires
Yeah.
your bonus action, which is actually
Yeah.
quite big.
Which is your attack opportunity.
No, it's reactions.
Yeah.
So what's your bonus action?
It doesn't do
It
that
applies
first
to
first,
certain
but
things.
later on
Yeah.
a lot of things require
If you have
bonus
it, you
actions.
have it.
Um,
But you won't get your
and
strength bonus
you
for your
don't
second
get your
turn.
strength bonus your second
So you
turn.
could do that if you wanted to. Yeah.
No, I'm just going to charge at a wolf.
Okay. Which one?
Ah! These ones. Although I'm assuming, which ones are you pointing at, or which way are you looking?
I'm looking that way.
Oh.
Because that's the one that was coming behind.
Yeah, so I got the one behind us.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
well, as I came out of my tent, I'll look around and.
Roll the attack. Which
Hey!
one do you strike? Which one do you strike?
2,
2.
3, even.
What'd you get?
21.
Yeah.
No,
Hit.
yeah, 21 to lose hand.
If we're not hitting them on 21, it's going to be a long night.
So you down?
So,
You
where
wind
are my
up
sexy
and
dogs?
stick an axe.
That's when you break out the magic missile, Jack.
What do you need? Pardon?
But we're not hitting on 21s.
I
That's when
need
you
my
break out the
D6.
magic
Where are
missile.
they? No, because I wasn't.
It's important.
No, the sexy dice.
How could you not have got these ready?
Just roll
Because I got
I don't know
D6.
where your sexy dice
They're
are.
just there, next to the other dice that you just put back.
Oh, these are yours.
Yes.
Oh, right.
You know when I bought you dice as a
Oh, yeah.
present?
Yeah.
I bought these for myself. Hand
Hand axes.
They're only D6.
Yeah, it's because you can throw them as well.
Your first attack.
3 plus 4, 7 damage.
This is on 2, yeah?
Yep, and then I use my second action, well,
Bonus action.
bonus action.
Yeah.
Is it still standing?
Yes.
I'm going to use my second attack with my other axe.
But that's just 21, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I still
No,
apply.
no,
No,
you get the most attack, but not
so I
the
still get
damage.
25
so it's
to
just
hit,
D6
Yeah, so
damage.
you hit.
and that does 2 damage.
It is still up. It looks,
Is he
Angry.
really emaciated as well?
yeah, all of them very emaciated.
Ooh, it's dinner time, boys!
It's what?
Drogon?
Dinner time. You want to eat the emaciated wolves?
Oh, they can wait here.
It's a wolf
The one
equals
next to you, the,
world.
one, the number 3, you sort of like
I'm
skulk
assuming
back
you can
away
try
and
and
just
get-
like looking behind
try
you.
and get
Sorry,
behind
behind
you.
you.
Oh.
While the number 2 is sort of like rearing back to
I'm
your
gonna-
It's got axes in it.
Move out.
Yep.
Do I have enough movement to get onto into the back of the golem?
I should have done
You
all
can make
that.
an athletics check to climb on top of one, or an acrobatics one if you
Go
want to.
acrobatics!
Because you're doing it in the heat of battle, so...
All out attack? Is that extra damage or is it?
There
8.
There isn't an all-out attack.
8.
You don't get
Yeah,
any
you
effects on
you
you.
run to the side of the golem and you think,
Next
That's
time.
probably
Right.
slick with
yeah,
frost.
it's probably not
I'll
good.
stand next
So
to the
this is a
golem.
different system.
Abracaflipendabra! Let's go, boys!
Where you get a bonus
Not in
to
this
damage, but you don't get any. You don't get your defense or something.
Isn't that,
Firebolt.
isn't that World of Darkness?
So there's World of Darkness.
You can enter, yeah. You can enter a defensive, like,
You,
a
you,
reactive
there's the other way
stance.
around. Is you can
Yeah.
go to defensive stance.
Yes.
But
Well then, man.
What do you
How'd you
casting,
spell?
sorry?
No, it wasn't. Firebolt.
Yeah,
Ah,
what's your
which
spell?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay.
Straight through his tent.
14.
Yep, you hit. It sort of strikes it in the side. Now I have to make a dex save, is it?
And
It's going to ruin the worth of the fur.
on a hit, the target takes 1d10 plus charisma fire damage. Oh no, it's not, sorry, just 1d10.
it's not usual.
1d10.
On,
7 damage.
Cool. Yeah, you strike it in the side. It's burnt, like all the skins and the fur on one side is burnt off. Is it 7 damage? Yeah.
Because that firebolt shoots over there,
Yeah.
is there anything we see as a result?
You see further back there is another shape in the distance, sort of like another wolf shape in the distance.
Wolf shape.
Cool. Azura, you're up.
I'll look to Bodger because there's two things facing him. I'm presuming this wolf looks fairly scared.
Yeah, it seems like it's sort of rearing away from the like fire.
I've noticed a larger shape there.
There are further wolves in this direction.
And I'll draw my blade, hold it behind myself with my silver arm in front of me, nip through the snow, and then when I get closer, when I get within range of the wolf, which is probably still disorientated from that fire, I'll smash my hand up through the snow, to create like a wave of snow, and then through the wave, pierce outwards with my blade.
That's why it's worth upgrading.
I got 22.
Yeah, you hit.
Like, mine will be, that will go
For
up,
11
and that
damage.
will go up.
Yeah, you. How do you want to kill it?
I just said,
Oh yeah, you sort of spray snow in its face, and it sort of rears back. It's not looking at you at all, and you lunge forward. It goes straight to, like through the jugular and out to the side, and it just.
You know, you could probably write a song of ice and fire. And a little bit of blood.
What? Oh! I'm still asleep.
The wolf that was like crouching behind you.
Crouching wolf.
Hidden,
Hidden badger.
hidden cougar.
Ooh, I like cougars. How you can go and look, me a cougar.
The number 3 sort of goes behind you.
it's not really one.
No, it's the other one. He wouldn't be number 2. Okay. That one. Could you draw that one behind you, Bodger?
Number 3's going behind him.
Yeah.
Isn't that an attack of opportunity?
Not if it doesn't
No,
leave.
it's staying
melee
within
range.
its like his threat range.
It's only when you
so,
leave someone's
yeah.
melee
And
range.
it was
you
in
get
front of me, and I
opportunities
saw
Oh,
it
really?
move.
Yes.
Oh.
You dance around them all you want,
So that makes it really easy to flank things.
but there's no flank.
There's no such thing as flank.
Oh, there's no. You don't get advantage anymore.
No.
Oh.
There's no flanking.
Not really. Not in that
It's in the
sense,
DM
no.
book.
But then
It's only really
but
applies
then-
to elk.
But then you can make, but then you can be like, oh, we're working this together, and
What's your AC?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, it sort of lunges for your legs and sort of grabs one of your legs and pulls out
Quite
from
the
you.
feet on a dwarf.
Get down.
You take 6 points of damage and make a strength check.
So is that just a D20 on the strength mod?
Yeah.
Is it a saving throw?
Is it a saving throw?
It's a saving.
Is that it?
So presumably you're a
8.
barbarian,
8.
so you get the bonus. Oh, right, 8.
You lose your footing and you're pulled out and you land on your back. You're prone on the ground.
Oh! Dodger, to your brother!
I know, I'm just you know.
Emoting.
Alright.
The one that you sort of hit with the axes, you see it snarls eerily as sort of like it noticed that his friend was doing this, and it lunges to like pound on top of you.
Oh no.
What's your AC, sorry again?
I don't think I can get my AC if I'm prone, do I?
No, you do. You, you get
yeah.
you get
He gets
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, 14. So you can't do that.
No, it missed. It
With
lunges up-
advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can still roll badly. It lunges up with like
Candy
its,
bag.
its paws and slams down on you, and you sort of duck to the, sinks into the frost.
No! Bad doggy!
They're like this massive snowball by the end.
This is a pair of arms.
This was a poor bet. I hope I give you the shits.
What did you get, Matt? What was your roll?
19 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, you
Ah.
just
Left
left
to me.
19. Mine was 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I've missed you off. You can have your go now. Sorry, I missed you.
Did mine come before?
The wolves.
Yeah,
Yes,
it would have done.
I don't
you were before. You were after Drogon. Sorry.
What are you doing,
My
Emma?
mistake.
See, I was thinking. I don't know whether this blow a spell is or not.
Well, just think, what would your character do?
Yeah, we are under attack. And
Yeah.
Is it dark
You
as
don't know
well?
how many
And
Yes, it's dark.
the light of
Yeah.
Bahamut needs to shine
Yeah,
down
dude,
upon us.
absolutely.
And
Use a
you're-
spell.
I am going to use
You're
light.
human as well, aren't you? You're actually the only one that can't see. Oh, you can't see in the dark either, can you?
So I'm going to use bless.
Dragonstone has not
So
been.
Bahamut's light will shine down upon us. Okay then. So
you'd like to bless.
you, and you.
I imagine you're coming out of the tent.
This is my action. Any saving throws is why I thought, oh, this is a bit awkward because technically you get on the saving throw now.
Probably still wouldn't have made it.
What did you roll?
I rolled a.
Does he get to
No, you
choose
wouldn't
when
have
he
got it,
uses it?
No,
He wouldn't have
as
got
long
it.
as I remain as long as I keep concentration, you can always have it on.
He wouldn't have got it
all
even with a
saving
full-
throws.
Oh my god.
He wouldn't have got it even with a success.
Okay.
That
But
is
do I roll
absolutely
it at
bananas.
the same time as I
Yes,
roll the
you
save?
all- as long
So I don't get to
as
add
long
it
as I
after.
can
No,
keep
I mean, like,
concentration.
do I roll the save and then go, oh, that was shit? I'll add my
No,
inspiration.
and you
Or do I
always
have to
add
roll?
always roll it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not used up. It's not like bardic inspiration.
Oh,
It's just constant. So basically, add a
But
d4 to every d20 and damage roll you roll.
and damage roll.
No, attack roll and
save
saving throw.
throw.
Sorry. Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, you feel this blessing run through you.
Oh, once light shine down upon us!
I'd like to
Drive back the wolves!
I'd like to think
Now it's
that's
you,
what
Roger.
made me roll out of the way.
I didn't want. I didn't want no blessing anyway. I'm
You were a
bastard.
What are you doing?
Does it make you glower?
I will.
Is that a
I
video?
like to think it's like a silver sheen.
You
Yeah,
can
I
dictate
like the-
how the blessing is
you
affected.
glow with a slight light.
The sheet,
Silver,
that is what
yeah.
made the wolf like
Like a shimmering
go for
orb.
me and miss.
Yeah, that's what made
That-
that's what blinded it. Yeah.
That's why the wolf missed me even though I was on the ground.
Right. So I'll pop my head out the tent.
A wolf attacks you.
No! I'll pop my head out the tent. See that Bodger is in quite.
Hey, I'm having a wheel of a time!
Or just like on the ground, like
Yeah.
flailing.
It's outnumbered. And because I'm a bit annoyed that, I've been woken up,
Yeah.
I'll grab my tambourine and shake it thusly, casting sleep.
You're gonna go get yourself a whistle, Joe?
What's the range of sleep?
It is
amazing.
90 foot.
Sleep
Well,
is
well,
incredible.
Well, no, it's I chose a 20 foot around a chosen point, and that's
Okay.
Oh, so it's 10 feet.
It's
Oh,
a 10 foot radius around a point that I
Oh
choose.
wow.
Right,
Okay.
where are you putting
I'm
it then?
putting it around.
Is it gonna send me to sleep?
Sleep affects
Yeah.
creatures, I think. So
Yeah.
it completely.
Yeah.
Oh, again.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
affects,
it's like casting a fireball.
yeah, it would affect
Oh, okay.
Sean as well.
Yeah.
It's best when there aren't.
Do I have to take
when
a
Okay.
save against it?
Yeah.
No,
No,
it affects the
it's
hit
not.
points. It
Alright.
affects the number of hit points, and then you fall into.
It's really
you
good
fall
when there's like a
asleep.
group coming.
Yeah.
Is that surely you haven't got that many level 1 spell slots?
We only have 2, but it's
You could
nice.
wake him up by then
And
punching him in the
sleep
face. But
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's
regain
true.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
I'm too fussed about explaining it. Okay then.
Well, you won't roll in. Oh, you probably you will roll in. So when they're wounded, do they count as?
they count their hit points
Easier.
that they are in.
Yeah, that they are
so
in.
if someone's
Yeah,
injured, they
that's
take
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Sleep's amazing.
Yeah, if Bodger wasn't rolling around on the floor in between them, then
Alright, fine.
On the plus side, he's already on the floor. So why not cast it? That seems like exactly
Yeah,
the thing
exactly.
Dodger would
Oh,
do.
Bodger, you fell asleep and killed all the wolves.
You were lost in a battle, frenzy. Yeah, why didn't you rage, man?
Because I was waiting to
Right.
take damage to rage afterwards.
Oh,
But
right.
if you rage, you take half damage.
Yeah, I know,
Right. Okay.
but I just woke up and went, ooh, doggy!
How many hit points did you?
29 hit points.
Right. okay.
Starts with the lowest and then goes up.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
so 2 weapon-armed barbarians
On
aren't nearly as good as 2. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, how much? 29.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
because it increases
and
your
it
minimum
starts
damage,
with
yeah.
the lowest.
Right.
one,
Right.
obviously.
Once it's set up, it's good, but
The-
the first
what's
time
your
you
hit points?
rage is your bonus action. So
He's
you
on
can't
10. You've got 10 hit
weapons.
points. Right. Okay.
You've got 10 hit points left.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Wolf 2
Yeah.
sort of staggers and flumps into the snow. Then you fall asleep. You go.
I'm like,
The wolf is coming for number 2 is coming for you, and you go. Huh!
it
then-
just falls asleep. And I just like, yeah, so he's Teddy.
You sleep one battle with smoke.
And then the one behind it sort of it staggers and sort of shakes its
That's
head,
useful
but it doesn't
use of
seem to
flesh.
Yep.
But
Okay.
you got one of them.
Whoa,
He's
whoa,
got-
whoa. What?
One of
You
them's still.
put 2 of them to sleep?
No.
It starts with the lowest,
I've
which is
got
the
the
wolf.
lowest.
Then he has 10 hit points.
Wolves have more than 10 hit points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You did exactly 11 points of damage.
No, he hit him with a
You
fireball.
hit it with a
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the other one seems weirded out by what's happened to its friend.
I've got to say, Dodger, not your finest experience. Quick, he's in danger. Put him to sleep. He's more danger to himself.
Dear God, he's incapacitated.
Yeah, boy!
This wolf runs at you. It comes at you. See, it's a much more healthy wolf, and it lunges for you straight ahead.
Just like in dog defence school, I put my silver hand in its mouth.
With spikes.
It lunges for you, but you put your shield in the way, and you sort of
My arm.
your arm in the way, and you sort of swing it around, and you sort of bat it off, and it goes backwards. Back to the top, Bodger.
Morning, buddy.
How long
How long is he asleep?
Well, he has to wake him up. so he has to
No,
wake him
no,
up.
last a minute.
Oh, okay. So most of the fight.
No, I'll be woken up when Wolf 3 coup de grace me because I'm incapacitated.
Right, who's next?
Drogon.
It'll be me.
You got that, Azura!
Yes, save Bodger!
Right, here
Wrong
we go!
Dodger!
Flip!
Add your D4.
Oh, D4!
Yeah.
Kaflependabra!
What are you doing?
Firebolt!
At.
Number 3!
Firebolt or fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh, we've slept, we've burnt him.
Let's go, lads!
Quick, get burning hands.
Did you crit?
The most superfluous D4 ever.
2D10.
Right, so it's 2d10.
No, 2D. Yeah, 2D10.
Yeah.
It's,
10.
it's double dice.
Yeah.
Let's hit this, lads! Come on!
You.
No, it's fireball.
11.
Right.
Then
The
energy
wolf
modifier.
turns and you go, you got this, lad! And you're like, and then you just blow the head off and it just
So
splatters.
they do have 11 hit
And
points.
the dogs.
No,
get
but you
split
put
into
to
it.
sleep.
No, he
Wolf
hasn't
slumps
shot the
into
one
the-
that was asleep, he shot the one that was awake,
Number 3.
which was unwounded.
Unless I had 8. Unless that's got.
They
Maybe
could, they could be different types.
I don't- I
It's
might
probably
try
not a
one.
good idea to try and work out the hit.
I know,
Yeah, no.
Ben, I'm not trying to
They
do
could
that.
be
I mean,
different.
It's your go.
First crit.
why is it him?
Because he should have
21,
gone
20,
before you.
19. He's
No, he shouldn't. He's
No.
got less than me.
What did you
You
get?
have to.
19.
Yeah.
You got 19?
I got 16. He got
Oh,
19.
okay, sorry, yeah, sorry, then it's you, then it's Link.
That's okay, Ben. I have infinite patience for the Dungeon Master when they're struggling with initiative.
Yeah.
The exploding head of
So
a
is it me.
wolf. How much noise does that
So,
cause?
so,
No, enough about you.
so I've got a wolf in front of me.
Yes, and it's like punched down in front of you.
Let's go, lads!
The shout! How loud was the shout?
You need to be forcibly woke.
Yeah,
it's a
it's,
magical
magical
spell.
spell.
Right, I'll swing my arm high so that its head goes up. It's like, and as it looks,
It's alright.
rears
He'll
up
convince you he's gone into a
this silver
blackout
thing,
and you did it all.
then I'll strike under,
Like going for the
and
bell.
dart in, and then back.
That's what I was going to say. You've done all this.
As quick as I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Rapid, rapid fire into its chest.
Oh, that wolf knocked you out.
That's 16.
Yeah, you strike it.
Out of curiosity, just for my own edification, would I have hit on 14?
Don't tell him,
No,
Ben.
because I got it with the blessing, you see. I want to know if Bahamut has smiled on me.
You would have hit it normally.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to know so that if I feel like Bahamut's guiding the
You
force,
feel like
then-
Bahamut is still doing it though, so.
Super. That is 8 damage.
Yeah, you skewer it, it's like that. It rears back sort of a bit more from you. Roger. Now it's Link.
Well, I'll go and help our
8
sleeping
turns to
comrades.
go.
I'll run out and
Okay.
I'll attack the wolf.
Cool. Wait, what do you swing it with? What's your weapon again? It's a
It's
mate.
a
Did
dagger.
Wolf... Hold on, did Wolf 2 have its turn?
No,
No,
Ben
doesn't
got it
matter,
wrong
it's
last
a
time.
sleep.
Asleep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that? He didn't actually just target you with
No,
the
no.
spell.
Exactly.
As far as you know, you killed the wolf
That's
and then
what-
you blacked out.
So ferocious was your weapon. Surely you can go in coup de grace.
It's coup de grace, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just you
You
walk
walk
in.
at its throat.
So that's just an automatic critical, I think.
You can roll those if you want to, but
Oh, it's-
It's just dead.
Right, then,
Yeah.
You-
I'm
walk up to it
fairly
and
sure
you
it's
sort
on
of-
like 1 or 2.
How,
Nice
do you want to
and
kill
neatly.
it? Do you want to kill it like viciously or just
I'm
like
just going to slit right
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want
you
to
just-
keep the fur.
Yeah, wolf is dead.
Ding dong, the wolf is dead.
Dodger,
I'm
you go.
He's going to be so pissed when he wakes
No,
up.
Rage!
I've still got my type in my hand. I run over to Bob and just smack him around the face with it.
Wake up!
You cast Awaken.
Right, so you're just bonk him.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just standing there.
You wake up and you see there's what's your gift in there that you took from Bahamut?
Bright Eyes.
Bright eyes.
You see Bright Eyes standing out like standing by the wolf, cutting its throat, and then you go. "Ah!"
I just turn around to the decapitated wolf behind.
Yeah, that one's got its head blasted off. You probably killed that one.
I thought I must have done like a whirlwind of death and destruction.
The wolf that's
You don't need to tend to the wolf's wounds, lad.
back
It'll be okay,
and
isn't
then
it?
turns to run, so you get to take a strike at it.
I get an attack
Yeah,
opportunity.
it's trying to dodge,
With
trying
a-
to run away.
Is it advantage?
No, you just get another penny.
No, the advantage is I'm getting. Oh shit. Even Bahamut will not aid me another.
Oh,
year.
God.
That's 10.
You lunge for it, but you were preparing to defend against the
Yeah.
attack, and it sort of darts off into the
Can I
wall.
draw my bow?
Is that an action? No, it's an action to do that.
Yeah.
So.
I'm saying it's running off. Its action is to run. My turn.
Oh,
Draw
right.
my
Yeah,
bow
well,
and shoot it.
yeah.
That's
As long
my
as,
bonus action.
as long as you're okay with him doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
As my bonus action with my
Yeah,
second
you
attack,
Not escape.
does that have to be melee attack?
You see it's running through the trees.
So we could throw both
Like,
axes.
sure.
Squash, but I don't know what type of squash it is. I think it's orange and
Kumquat.
mango.
Apple and pears. Or
Kumquat squash.
Or would you could... Oh, you're driving. I was going to say, I've got a beer if you'd like.
He doesn't drink beer.
I don't know inside it. Got some rosé wine in the fridge.
But he does drink rosé. Right.
I don't.
Right.
It tastes like piss.
You awaken in the
It's
well.
exactly the same as mine. Yep. Is he down to the damage stuff?
Obviously, you
Elvish.
awaken.
Elvishly.
You awake in the morning. You arouse everybody. I assume.
How are you arousing me time in the morning?
You arouse everyone.
Probably date raping you like a brother.
Azura.
Oh my god, there's a car outside.
That's the person.
It's Dragon Eye.
No, it's not the Chinese.
Anyone who wants
Delivery.
anyone who wants to prepare new spells, you can do it.
I'd like to prepare a new spell. How many times can I cast this? Can you cast
Once.
As much as you want, yeah.
I just can't do it.
Every other round, I will be casting Blade Ward.
How long does it last?
1 round.
Oh.
That's why it's a really rubbish spell, because like, oh, they're closing, I'll cast Blade Ward, or I could shoot you with my bow.
Yeah, it's not.
But I was thinking what it would be good for is, let's say there's like some archers. No, because it only lasts through to the next round.
Yeah, but if they're going to keep counting on you, if you're the only person in combat range,
But then
Would
I'm
you
not
make it
any-
anymore.
Like if I were running past archers, you would cast it, then run, and you have like 1 round of decent resistance. That's basically the only use for it.
Cool. So you're all awake. And
you didn't really want to have a
Exactly, it's just a
anyway.
bonus.
You
thing.
feel slightly more refreshed. It's another very damp morning, but
Do
the
not
rain has
feel
stopped.
like I've had a very good sleep.
And everything's now covered in like a thin layer of frost over everything. It looks a bit like one of those winter wonderlands, but as soon as you like break the frost, it turns back to the green. that it
I'd
was
like to
before,
think
so-
that as soon as I put my head down in the tent, I immediately went straight back to sleep.
Yeah.
And had a really good night's sleep.
I'm oddly not that tired.
I actually feel okay.
I had a dreamless sleep. I feel fine this morning. I feel dandy. I think I might have a stretch. I might go for a wee run.
You pack away the tents and everything, get them all loaded.
I put them up. I'm not putting them back down.
I'll sing you
Pack
a
them all
song
up.
when you put them back down.
It's not a very good tool when all you do is fucking sing.
You pack them all up onto the golems and you
I do,
you
but they don't
prepare to
fucking
head
do.
back. You follow the path that you found to here back to the. Well, is there anything else you want to do with the? Anything else what you want to do while you're around the stone circle?
want to
Or
maybe-
the stone structure? Or?
What did you find from the rocks? You'd never
Any kind of nagging feeling that you would have had has gone now.
Is this
So-
marked
We're
on the
just
map?
touched by
No.
waiting.
Then
for
I'll
it to
mark
come.
it onto the
Well,
map.
so the
Yeah, it's like very
was
deep in
magic,
the middle
but
of
let's
the
go.
woods.
Yeah, I'll mark it on.
Okay. Yeah, I add it to the map and then we can sell the map to druids.
Yeah, I'll stow the furs, obviously, and the meat in the rear of the golem that he isn't riding.
When we get up, I think we should like blacken the meat and like
So
take
you're
it
mid
to
30s.
Whatever weird little
jerky.
thing.
Yeah.
So it will
Whatever
last.
weird sort of dwarven thing you want.
You can turn it. You can turn it into rations. You've got
I'm
2
just
days
gonna,
worth of
like,
rations.
Chop the meat and
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You've got 2 days. You've got 2 days worth. Of
A young grittling up some wolf. Anybody want some breakfast?
So you know last night
Aye.
when your brother was playing a song and you fell asleep.
No.
Was it that bad that you fell asleep?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You fell asleep.
You never
I know,
fell
I-
asleep. You never.
I went.
You never fell asleep.
A noble dragon does not question the roar of another.
I,
Very wise.
I went to sleep when I got in my tent, but it was only.
Current. I'm not a noble dragon. I don't question anymore.
Come, we must head in this direction.
Just take
Okay,
a nap.
anyway.
Just have a rest between axe swings. That's all.
Don't know. All I know is there was a blinding flash, and then I felt really good about myself, and then all of the wolves were dead.
You're all right health-wise.
So it's fine.
Yeah, you make your way back following the trail that you picked through the trees, and you find yourself back onto the road. You can see on the road now. I mean, it's obviously been used earlier in the morning. You can see sort of like cartwheel tracks and stuff down the middle of it. And things.
Oh, hold on.
Well, that was silly. Oh, because they could be going a different way to it.
Can I? As in they've been used this
They
morning.
seem to be going up the way that
Oh.
you're going.
I was just
That's
about to take a test to
that's
figure
weird.
out which direction the cart was going by tracking.
So it's going somewhere
Well,
we're going.
you see a set of tracks coming down the path you're about to take and past you or down the road towards Mormastor.
Okay, Ring, we don't know which way the cart has gone.
Yeah, let's just go.
Can I take
It could have gone up or it could have gone down.
a survival test to try and figure out, because obviously the wheels will have cut in directions.
Empty.
No,
What's your guess?
5.
You're too worried about why did I fall asleep? So,
Because I was tired.
I went to sleep and I got in the tent.
so yeah,
And I got up,
you
killed
can,
a wolf. I killed a second wolf apparently. And then I went back to sleep. I don't know what you've got.
you follow the path, winding path up
Muttering as I
through
walk
the
up the road.
foothills, where the pine trees give way to bare rock.
Bear rock!
It's Tommy Rouge there.
Bear's made of rock.
Oh, bear rock.
Soon, the path becomes more difficult, and the golem seems to struggle, but soon find their footing and start their way up the. Start
Is
their way
this
up.
the scree that they were talking
Yeah,
about?
it's like
It's probably because
it's
of
very,
the size.
very hard going up here.
But Mr. Ace, do you know how? Can you like make the wee robots crawl
Robots.
or like go on all fours? Because if they
I'm
fall
not
and they go
feeling
back
it,
down
no.
that hill, we're
They seem
fucking-
like they've got their footing now. They're trudging up.
Ignore everything
I
I just
believe
said.
they were made for this purpose.
Okay.
We do not need them.
We'll be fine.
Because if they fall backwards, I'm not being responsible.
Sooner or later, after a few hours of travel, the road gives way to a thick. The frost becomes a lot thicker than it was before, and you start to feel the first flecks of snow drifting down on top of you.
Okay.
Ahead of you, you can see the mountain that you're aiming for, according to the map, and there's a huge
Good thing we
roiling.
got the map.
There's a huge roiling black cloud sort of on the horizon, sort of drifting, curling its way
A
around.
good omen.
Okay, so do we?
It looks like there's a storm coming.
Oh, I was just about to take a survival
Well, you can take.
test.
You can.
No. All right, I'll take a survival
What
test.
does the big black cloud mean?
Right. How long is it going to be until the storm arrives? How bad is the storm going to be? And where exactly is it going to land?
Like, it's
Carol
coming
Kirkwood.
towards you. It will probably
In a
be.
west-easterly
You'll
direction.
probably be on it in the next 3 hours,
Okay, because that will affect our climbing. 'cause
and
we-
it looks like it's going to be heavy rain.
so we might want to
Yeah,
find
no,
some
heavy snow.
Okay, so that cloud that's going to cause
Probably
a real
Scottish as
problem
well.
when
Carol
we're,
Kirkwood.
when we're climbing. So we were going to want to find some shelter before that storm hits.
Why don't we make double time before it arrives?
I see we got a couple of hours maybe before it's worth getting off the roads and trying to find
Bright
somewhere
eyes,
flat.
increase the pace of these automatons.
Forward! Double speed!
There was a purpose in
You hear
taking my
like
test.
a clinking and a clank, and they
They've
sort of-
actually entered second gear.
they step with a little bit more of a.
Shit, this thing has 10 gears!
Hop,
Full speed!
3, 4, hop, 2, 3, 4, hop, 2, 3, 4,
Avalanche!
left foot, right foot, left foot,
Right foot,
left foot,
axe, right axe, left axe, right axe.
After about another hour or so of travel, you seem like you're making good headway.
Sanity check.
And the snow starts to fall a lot heavier than it did before, and it starts to come up to probably about sort of like your knees.
We're using the. Don't forget, we're using the
No, I know.
golems to
I know.
plough the
I'm
road.
saying that it would be up to about his knees. And the golems are pushing their way through the snow. They're like clearing away.
I'm
from you,
3'11", just so my knees is really not very high off the
Right,
ground.
well, you know.
Okay, right, it snows.
Sean
There's an
stepped
inch
in
of-
some puddles that
So
got
it's,
to
it's,
his
a
neck.
walk, it's quite a drift of snow, but the golems are sort of pushing their way through it and sort of plodding onwards.
How tall are you? Oh, exactly. You're an inch taller than me. Yeah.
Are you still sitting on top of the
Yes!
golem? You're like covered.
I'm also light.
Oh, I do not like this.
This is so cold.
I'm short and
In a cold condition, we got
So the
you
dream
attached to metal.
where I do fighting.
Oh my skin!
Oh look, snow!
I cast Sacred Flame on myself.
Thanks to your
Could you
sort
use
of
a
elven
magical
sight,
thing to keep yourself warm?
you as you're sort of trudging up through the snow, you can see ahead of you, like in the gaps where the snow is like blowing around you. So you can see like there seems to be something bright, well not bright green, but sort of like a dull green, sticking out of like a snowdrift ahead of you. You also sort of a second later catch onto it too. There's like a looks like a triangle of green just sticking out of the snow by the side of the road. Well, where the road would be. So, and then there's like a drift of snow.
Aye. That could be a camp.
Right, I'll draw my
Buried by
blade.
snow.
It's about sort of 50. Well, it's about 30 feet away from you.
Right eyes! Has the storm started to come down yet?
Yeah, it's starting to like.
Right.
All around.
So it's wind, but no,
Oh,
no, it's a rain
Well,
and shit.
I shall apply the sound effects. Pretend that's snow, not rain.
It's very wet rain. Very wet snow.
It's sleet. Because when the rain starts to come down, the snow's going to start to melt.
Wait,
it's going to be
right,
fucking
it's not.
nightmare.
It's a snowstorm.
I'll push onto this little bit ahead.
You see ahead.
Ahead of the automatons, you see.
Okay.
So.
Are you guys just letting him go ahead? Or?
Well, no, they can still
How-
come, but I'm like going ahead at pace.
Okay.
Are you-
Wait for me! I'll come with you!
I'm going to start running.
I feel so much
Oh,
safer.
fucking hell! I'm going to just start trying to wade through the snow. I'm going to use my battle axe to like push up the snow
That's
from
fine.
inside.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
all
fucking
That's fine!
Nora!
You need to put everything around you to sleep and not eat!
It's that kind of snow that's like sticking hair into the.
I know.
I'm trying to push the
Right,
snow
good.
and use my battle axe as like a spade
As you get
to like
closer,
push it
you
to
can
the
see.
sides.
I'm assuming all of
Have
you
you
get
Legolas
that.
over the top?
No, I'm not. That's
As
not
you
a
get,
thing.
that's just Peter Jackson. As you get close, you see that it's like a wooden structure,
Right.
and it's just buried up to about there.
I'll start clearing away with my silver.
That is not a very efficient way of doing
As you sort of get through the snow, as it's all coming down and stuff like that, you see that it's it looks like it would be the top of like a cart or like a wagon of some kind,
Right.
and it seems to go down off the side of the road to one side.
How
So
big
it
is
look-
this?
Well, as far as you look so far, it looks like it's going in that direction. You can't tell how far.
Oh, so it's on the cliff side of the
Yeah,
road.
like here's the road here, and it's sort of here. And there's
Could
like
we
the-
all fit under here?
Well, as you're sort of digging, you see that there's a door.
There's a door.
You reveal a
Like
door
caravan,
set into the.
I'm going to carry on digging. I'm going to start digging.
There is
It's-
shelter
it's-
here.
I'm right
Hey!
here.
There's a door!
Right. So
I'm going to use
Oh.
the head of my battle axe to start scooping
I'll
snow.
reach to the door
Okay.
and open,
It takes sort of like a. You lift it, the snow sort
which
of.
is very hard with one hand.
I'll assist you. I'll wedge my battle axe through the handle, and we can use that as a lever to pull the door open.
You
yeah,
heave
so-
the door back, and inside you can see that it's the inside of what, like almost like a gypsy caravan, almost. Like
Oh,
thing.
fucking!
all the belongings and everything have just been shoved to the one side at the bottom, and they're just this pile of like.
I'm assuming this thing's
clothes.
tipped on its side.
Yes, it's like this. The side. There's piles of clothes, there's cutlery, there's like.
And there's no sign of any
boxes and-
people.
Well, not that you can see. So, and there's like just a pile of stuff at the
Where's
bottom.
the other exit to
I was
this
gonna say,
caravan?
I'm assuming there's a door on the opposite side.
There's a pile of stuff at the bottom.
I will
Right.
approach the
Well,
pile of stuff.
Like, you sort of slip into the thing. It's sort of it's very much at an angle. Kind of thing.
Well, I'm
Hold
going to
on.
hop down pretty elf-like.
Oh, hey, I'm just gonna. Okay, I've got some rope, but never
This is a
mind.
Gygax adventure. You'd be attacked by clothes right now.
They got me.
Do you want me to tie a rope around your? How much do you
It
want?
only goes about 10 foot.
129 pounds.
It only goes
Okay,
about.
you're a wee lad, and I'm not much more weighty myself, but do you want some counterbalance?
Only about
Okay,
sort of
I'm the
10
weighty
foot
one.
down to the bottom.
How do you weigh 129 pounds when you have an arm made of solid silver? You must be such a skanghead.
Yeah, I'm only strength.
As you sort of land at the bottom, and are you going to sort of mess around in it?
Well, I want to find the other exit to this place.
Okay, you could, as you sort of like,
It opens.
you can see there's like a corner of what would be a door and like a huge mass of stuff.
Prod the massive stuff and try and...
Yeah, as you're sort of poking around inside it, you feel like the strange cold sensation of flesh, like in the mess.
Okay. Reveal.
You find there's like a frozen body, like curled up underneath
Check
the
for a pulse.
dead, long dead.
I'm going to use my silver.
I'll close my eyes for a moment and then like pass the body up to.
What have you got? Oh,
to
It's
Brian.
like this frozen
Okay,
solid
yeah.
fluid, so-
alright,
As you pull it away, it sort of sticks for a second,
Right.
and then you pull, and like these little shards, like little thin shards of, like a frosty,
Frosty ice.
like wispy frost sort of break away as you pull it away.
No, well,
Pull it up,
Roger,
so-
show this to Bright Eyes. He might know the cause of
As
this.
you,
Okay,
as you
man.
look, it looks like a man.
Man's death.
As you look closer, it seems like it's got a lot of it all on its back,
Mm.
and it's this strange, wispy, frozen. Like,
I imagine it looks like a spider web frozen.
a little bit.
I'll,
yeah.
I'll
Okay, so
hoist it up.
okay, I'll
Is the door there then?
Yeah, you can see the door. on the
Right,
other
I'll
side.
open the door.
Are we not skinning this one?
No.
The door
Mr.
pulls
Hayes.
So what's it facing?
We lad,
up.
this guy.
As you
well,
lift it open,
it's not your
you see that the
normal
bottom of the
freezing
door
to
is
death.
missing,
So, do you want to have a wee look?
and you can see like this little.
Hey,
Well, it's not little. It's about
You,
that big hole just going off
Doctor.
into the snow. Which is dark.
Doctor Hagen.
have a
It's
look
about
at
the
this
size of
body.
like a big
Have an autopsy.
hole
Can I have a look?
going into the
Something
snow.
struck this caravan.
Okay, hold on. I've gone Welsh, and none of us are inside the caravan.
Oh, you pissed. Right.
But I had to take the body out.
You have
usually.
to
Yeah,
take the
you
body
see
out.
that you bring out a frozen body just like this.
Hold on a minute.
I'll have a
be-
goose.
I'll
I'll have a
be
goosey
right
at
back.
him. Let's have a look.
I'll just chuck this outside, and I'll hop back in.
So 14 for my Arcana check.
Okay. It doesn't
I'll,
look like anything magical. To speak of, so.
Right, well,
But
I'm
it seems to be unnaturally clinging to the back of the.
going to take magic. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm going to do some kind of like Bahamut style last rites. This.
Do you have, like,
traveller that's
incense?
frozen.
I'll join in with that.
Are you about how
So you're doing the 10-minute casting.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, you sit down. And
What do you want to
start
do
doing that,
inside
so.
the caravan then? Because how big is this caravan? Like a one that you pull on the back of a car size?
Yeah.
I imagine it like a traditional
Like
Jersey
a-
one.
It's 10 foot from one end to
A
the other.
four-wheeled cart
It
that would be
would-
pulled
okay,
by
I
two.
You
imagine
assume
it
it would have been.
I imagine like it's the curved top ones.
Yeah, wait, but it's
Yeah.
like that. It's like a little house.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
Like, you know, there's
Yeah.
fortune tellers ones that they open the two back
Yeah,
doors and have
yes.
a little room.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's like.
Like the fortune teller in Futurama.
You start like doing your ritual.
Okay, right. I'm going to start looking for stuff to see if there's anything that could identify what this cart was for.
Okay, cool.
Is that just perception?
Yeah, perception check.
16.
You sort of dig around in the. You jump down into the thing and you start digging around in the. You see the same hole in the snow. You dig through some of the. There's clothes and there seems to be a lot of.
So there's a hole in the snow through the other exit.
There's a hole at the bottom of the door, like
Something's burst through the
something's
door.
burst through it, and then there's a hole going into the snow.
Are you down with me?
Yeah.
I've just climbed in. Like, I purposely didn't listen to what you were telling Tom because I wasn't there, but now it's relevant.
You've seen it seems to be a lot of cooking apparatus in here, so it seems like pots, pans. There's satchels that were filled with stuff, but all the food is basically just falling out everywhere. It's all like dried meats and things like that.
Did I
A lot of
find
it's
anything that was
spoiled as well.
salvageable?
So,
Okay, right.
what did you roll for your perception?
Six.
Okay. You s-
What was the view about the wounds?
I passed the body to the boys and they were going to have a wee look.
The CSI team upstairs.
Yes. I said,
Jeremy
this
Mann.
does not look like your normal freezing to death. Can you have a wee look? And they said, yeah, go for it. I'll have a look now. Or what's that to say?
as you're
I have
still
no idea.
digging
where,
around, you find
Dodger's
a
gone.
small chest that's not been broken open or forced in any way. Just like a small chest sitting at the bottom underneath some of the rags.
Does it open value?
What, sorry?
Is it just a normal wooden box?
You don't
It's
know money.
A wooden
How
box.
do you know value?
It's a wooden box with like iron
Has
bands
great
around the
emotion.
inside, like a normal chest.
Sentimental.
There's a little lock on the front of it. Yes.
Okay, then.
There's a lock on the front of it.
Right.
I'm presuming there's a key there, isn't there?
Maybe. Oh, that might be a key on the body.
No.
Right. So, okay, boys, when you well, because I'm talking to Jan. Right.
William Wallace. Hey, lad.
Hey, lad. Boys, if you find a key on that body, can you let me know?
It's like the Six Nations in here.
Hey, I'll let you know.
You're not even looking at the body.
No, but
I don't know what you're doing up there, but you're not doing anything useful.
I was an epic of the
I
caravan.
hope you're writing a really good song about caravan.
As they're shouting to each
If
other,
I find something,
you
I'll let you
hear
know.
what sounds like the sound of
One of us
Cross
has to be the communicator here.
crushed, but very quickly, and it seems to be coming from the hole in front of you.
Okay, alright, I got no pockets. Okay.
What, to the chest?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
throw it through the hole.
But someone might steal it.
I'll
I am throwing
I'll
up
take
a box.
I'll
It's
take the
my
box. And I'll
box.
basically hook it into
Alright.
the crook with my metal arm and then start
Yeah, you can
leaping my
yeah,
way
yeah.
back and up. And
Because I'm assuming the caravan's sideways, so
No.
we've had to
Oh,
go.
it's
Oh,
vertical.
tilted. I
Jurassic
It's-
World.
it's-
It's
it's
like
not-
Jurassic World.
Oh,
I'll
I think
put
It's
it's
down
gone into an
side.
embankment
I'll
on the
throw the
cliff
thing away and
side.
I'll put my metal arm down the Bodger. Bodger, hurry.
Okay,
Now.
okay. Hey.
Yeah, you pull yourself
By
up.
me.
As we need to make up defensive perimeter around the entrance.
Oh, this does not sound good.
You're still in the middle of trying to catch
I'll step in front of Bright Eyes.
Is anyone looking in or?
We're all looking at it.
Okay, right.
I'm
Out of the hole, you see this nest of tiny, a swarm of tiny icicle-like spiders flooding out of the tunnel
Aslo!
and up towards the top of the thing.
Oh,
And as
shit.
they start to come out, you're on in a second. This one leg pokes through and pulls something behind it.
All the
All
fire
right.
magic.
Okay,
all
let's
the-
talk
Oh my
about it.
god, your line of fire is going to be insane here.
I am not.
Oh, Nelly.
Oh. Let's
22.
Oh my good
Which is a
god.
shame because swords and a
Right, get a different dice.
You rolled
22.
twice though.
You rolled it 3 times, haven't you?
Dragon.
Did you roll a perception check as well?
3.
Roger.
4.
Honestly.
No, no.
Oh no, actually only plus 1.
Yeah,
Who have we brought with us?
Apparently, I'm the one with loading
Dunderhead's the bundle.
Oh, why we gotta look
No,
after the bees?
I like to assess the situation before I do anything.
You know, we could have brought an
That's why-
MP3 player and some Hitler and they'd have done the same job as you so far.
Can you
When you
explain
wonder
to
that's
me where the-
melodious
Well, you don't
company.
You have not realised that I actually shit myself when I was asleep. 11. I was starting
too busy writing the song?
next to you. Because you just pulled me out. So I'm probably. Oh, and you moved to protect him. It's the best form of defence! Pulling out! In combat.
Last thing we want to do is impregnate the caravan.
Dr. Dragon ready to fire!
Right, so. What's the chance?
I recommend a course to flame!
Right, so, what's the timing about pushing this wee caravan off?
Yeah.
It's very much stuck in the snow.
Oh.
The cliff is all over.
So
it.
if the cliff
I
is like
shall
that,
delay.
Right,
path is
that's,
here.
that's the
I've
path.
already
Yeah,
decided.
but if this is
then
the
we're gonna get back to
mountain,
normal
which
stuff.
side
I'm
is the
gonna go buy
caravan?
some
This side
teas
or this
so
side?
I can
The side
ski
off,
around
the
the
side
town.
So it's this
Like-
side.
Yeah, so it's like a huge snowdrift.
Oh, so it's not like really steep.
I don't know how to walk in snow.
Snow and-
Right. That's
And
the edge
also,
of the
I'm in
mountain,
Lothario,
like,
it
oh,
looks
this is
cool.
That's
Because we're outside the caravan.
How
many is it?
Basically,
I'm
your
quite
ritual has
large.
been broken.
I think
right?
skiing is better for me.
Where's my pen gone? Did I throw it away? What? Oh.
That's the dead frozen body.
The spiders might try and eat it, and that way you can't do a ritual on it.
Oh, the
And we
tasty
won't
frozen
be able
meat.
to understand
Charlie,
what
the
killed
worst
him.
thing that the frozen spiders do is eat frozen people.
Oh,
We're fine.
that's all they eat. It's
Do you
fine.
want a bit of snowman?
First up
God.
is you, Azura.
Can we do? You know what? I'll cast Blade Ward on myself.
Cool. You like this the shimmering. I don't know how you want to do. How would you prefer
Are you
to
doing
do
magic,
blade
or are you
I
ward?
just, do the sim- I just hold the symbol of Blade, put that hand onto my head, and then I'm ready. And since I'm within 5 feet of everyone, if anyone gets attacked, the enemy has disadvantage.
Because you're in the front.
Yeah, the easy reaction.
Oh, because of your fighter thing. Yeah, but you have to use it as your reaction.
Cool. So that's your action, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It says protected.
yeah, but it's a reaction.
It is a reaction skill.
That's why protector's actually not
Well, whatever.
brilliant. Single weapon fire is probably
So yes, that's your action to cast that, yeah.
To cast Blade Ward, yeah. Since I'm probably going to get attacked.
protector really isn't as useful as it. As the
alright.
rest
It's
of
not
it.
bad.
Yeah, but you have to take a bit of reaction to use your ability, whereas everything else is passive.
Drogon.
I'm just checking if
So
my
you
breath
plus one
weapon is an
damage,
actual
like,
action
you're
or a
not-
bonus.
That's all the single weapon fire, doesn't it?
Is it?
I think it's an action.
Yeah,
That's
I do
your
as well.
Breath weapon. But
And
remember,
that's
it's a
only
ray.
if
It's not
you're
a.
using fucking result.
Epic Chinese eating music.
Yeah.
So it's a dex saving.
No, it is a dex save, but the
Isn't this sort of stuff
8
do
plus
more,
proficiency does con, I want to say.
doesn't
yeah.
this sort of stuff do more damage to swarms and stuff like that?
2d6. If they dodge, it's
They're
halved.
probably resistant still.
I don't know.
Vulnerable to things.
I don't know.
Resistances like that always work really weirdly, don't they? Like how cold creatures are like resistant to cold.
Yeah.
dragon, right?
I imagine they're resistant.
It's a
to
dex-
bludgeoning
it's a
hits
dex
and
save, it's-
slashing damage.
It's a dexterity save,
Right, out of what? Because it should be a sheet one.
and it is the ability. The score you need to match. Where's it gone?
I'll do it on this side, right?
Right.
Or you go to the kitchen.
It should be. I thought you were
I was
in
gonna
your
get
character.
You know why I'm written this down?
DC for the saving throw was 8 plus your con mod plus proficiency bonus. So,
So-
con mod.
I'm on 2.
So then you it's a 12.
So
So
it's
it's dex
it's a
saving
dex
throw.
saving
Next save,
12.
then throw DC 12.
Okay.
You're going to write down your sheet, mate, the attack.
I will, and then when I find my goal.
It's interesting that because almost all the spell or spell
Yeah,
attacks are an
it
attack,
seems to hit,
just
but like a
saves.
lot of them spread out of the way, and the big ones just ducks to the side as well.
It's still half damage.
Yep.
I need another d6, please. Thank you.
The dice preparation of the people at this table is...
I bought a new box! I bought a new box!
I have
So
all
roll
the
your
dice
damage. I thought you'd written all this down.
D6. I hadn't written this down. I don't know if it's just d6. I don't know if it's anything
I
else.
thought you'd written it in your attack box.
2d6, just 2d6. I didn't know if it was con as well.
spell effect.
That's not
very
good.
off.
So, it's rounded down, isn't it?
That's not good.
Yeah, it seems to like burn a few of them, and the big one takes a little bit off the
No,
side.
What does the big one look like? A massive frosty
It's a
spider?
long, limbed, icicle-like spider.
And I'll move
But
to
it's
defend.
got natural body.
Stand
underneath
next
it.
to that man. The laying down man.
The dead man.
Move
The
yourself.
dead man. He's been.
I'll defend the
Well,
dead
he's,
man!
he's doing a ritual
Move-
for
move
behemoths.
yourself.
That's
Move
what-
yourself.
That's what starting was. And then-
I would imagine you're pausing, but...
Move yourself.
I'm still moving.
Move yourself.
Thank you.
So the ceremony must continue whilst I'm being devoured by ice spiders.
Dr.
The
Agon,
sword.
move.
Dr. Agon!
Could you put it here, please?
Oh god.
Swat.
And it attacks
So sweaty.
Dodger, Bodger, and you.
So they get disadvantage.
On all of their attacks? Or just the first one?
Well,
I don't know what I don't know what this attack's classified as. What are they doing? Are they attacking
Biting.
each?
Melee attacking
Are they
each
melee
of you.
attacking each individually?
Yeah.
So you really should get disadvantage on one person.
So they're attacking Bodger, Dodger, and me.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'd be disadvantage on
Does this
us two, but not against
No, it's
you.
never disadvantage again. I'm not...
Oh,
I'll
it's
protect
like
myself.
So maybe
it's
like
his-
step
his,
forward or
fight
something?
What are you saying?
to put a shield.
What's the?
Protect it. Enemy attacks...
It'll get.
Friendly.
But you'll. One of these will get. One of them will get
Yeah.
disadvantage.
That's how that works.
I would have thought that's how it would
That
work.
makes more sense because you step in the way.
You're protecting
Fine,
one
so-
of them. Yeah.
Okay then, well I'll protect the MP3 player.
Okay. So.
So it gets disadvantage.
Zune!
I
You are
guess it's him,
brilliant.
I'll play it.
What's your AC?
Why don't you play sleep on the spiders?
13.
They're all over your body, like on your legs and stuff, but they don't see. They don't feel any bites. They haven't got through your arm yet.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
What's your AC? Something ridiculous.
70, 18.
Yeah, they're like the same thing. They're sort of crawling all up you, but they're
You
not.
mean my blade ward is fighting back, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. It's like
It's
deflection.
the
Like, weird.
fighter style.
Yeah.
Like occasionally, like a little flick of like
When it-
flicker will like send them back.
when
I'll be like sweeping them away from you.
Yeah,
to keep you
Yeah,
safe.
it's probably
Better
it.
than you.
So yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
misses.
My
It doesn't. You
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Ah!
Yeah,
There you go.
Do they not hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
was
they're all
checking
they're all
it.
gonna be really
It's
good.
making
my
three separate
dex-
attacks.
Yeah, so
So
it should be.
yeah.
So
If it
You need to
did,
get
technically,
some
when you did it at
And-
all, it's
and
not
that's my
he is
third
the target of
highest
the attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
He has
involved
2
in it.
nines.
The larger
Yeah, that's
spider
really bad.
pulls itself into the middle of the caravan.
They're asking for a burning hands.
Oh, bloody hell, that's a big spider.
more often
Is it
than
large?
I imagine they're vulnerable to fire.
It's large. It like basically fills. It's a bit further back.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never actually read any monster.
It's gonna spit that swimmers!
And
Well,
it sort of
saving throws, which I imagine is quite
sucks
low.
in, and all the like frost goes off its body,
Yeah,
and then
probably
out of
like
its mouth
attacks.
comes this web of like the same webby ice stuff, and it comes straight for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Cool.
So is that disadvantage as well?
No,
No.
it doesn't get, nothing gets disadvantage to attack me.
You duck out of the way, and it hits the wall.
And it hits Bright Eyes. Shit!
Hits the wall behind you.
Who's he?
Is there a wall?
There's like
Where
a
are we?
cliff face.
Oh,
on the
Oh,
side.
it's a cliff face.
That's a cliff going up. This is the road, and that's off to the side.
Oh, shit.
You'll go on to like back here, isn't it?
Bodger. Hey.
Bodger.
Because Bodger has no other part of his
I thought I
leg.
had really shit.
I rolled
But
very
Ling and
bad.
Dodger
Don't
rolled
forget,
even
he's got
worse
a
than
fair
you.
weight. Right.
They rolled 6 and 3.
I was like, what's going on?
I'm going to charge the spider.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
roll
rage.
Does that mean you have to charge through the swarm?
If you charge through the swarm, it will
You'll
attack.
attack.
Do they get attacks of opportunity? Swarms?
Well,
Yes.
if you move through the square that it's in,
You're
I
moving
think
through the square that
then
it's in.
you would get attacked.
It will like crawl up inside you.
So I'm,
Rage it, man! Rage!
I'm going to rage because I'm
Are you really going to get in the way of my burning hands? I'm just going to throw them
Well, I'm
out
going to have to
there.
try and kill
No,
the
but he can
swarm.
just hit that one, can't he?
What?
You can just hit the thing in front of him.
I'm going
Yeah,
to...
that's what you're saying. You run
No,
through
I'm
the
just
thing.
going to start swinging at the swarm with...
That was almost
There's
a
not
thing
really a
with
point
Bodger,
of
is getting in
rage.
the way of other people's spells.
Rage is more rage.
It is... it's a minor act.
What's it
It's a
do?
bonus action. It
Bonus
gives him more damage and it makes him damage resistant.
Yeah, actually I'm going to rage.
For how long?
Because
To the
I
other
really
spiders.
don't like spiders.
Oh,
So that's now a thing.
You
Spiders
have to
will
do a
make
long
me
rest to get
rage,
it back, I
no
think.
matter
You
the
get a certain
circumstance.
amount per day.
I'm
Does
not-
this include
House
having
one
one
rage.
long rest?
Yeah.
Does
I
this
have
include
two
house
rages.
spiders?
One rage per level.
Cool.
No,
Does this
one
include house spiders?
spiders that look aggressive.
But anyway, swing for the.
Maybe
You
you're
swing for
The
the
swarm.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
hit.
get advantage on. Oh no, I don't. Only on strength checks. Attacks don't count as
No,
strength checks.
you hit with the first one.
I was just about to roll a d20 for my damage.
So roll the damage.
4 plus 4, 8.
Cool. It's probably resistant to.
When you make a melee attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases.
Oh, yeah.
damage.
No.
Sorry, plus another 2.
Plus
because I'm
2,
raging.
you've got to 10
Oh.
because you're
Yeah.
raging.
And I've used my bonus action.
Right, and
sorry.
your second attack? Oh no,
No,
you
No, I
don't.
can't because I rage.
Yeah.
It lasts for 1 minute.
I think
Cool.
it's the right time to do it though because the
Long
swarm
rest.
there. So.
Ling.
And they're like,
Oh, the fires of Bahamut! I'll go forward and burning hands.
Yeah, I'll open a
I'll
gap.
hit both of them.
So-
So like a outwards thing.
It's a cone.
Spray.
15-foot cone.
Cool.
Okay, so make a dex, DC 14
Roll
dexterity.
a dex save.
saving
DC
throw.
14. Yeah.
Look at you actually having all your stuff written down.
12.
Oh, for my breath weapon.
The swarm seems
The
to part, but the
spelling.
big one behind it wasn't expecting it. It gets like full in the
So
face.
they can take half damage or whatever.
Yeah. So
Whoa!
that's 11, so 5 on the swarm, 11 on the thing, and it's fire damage in case that's important.
Does it burn?
But anything it touches sets on fire.
Because then
That
burn-
caravan is probably on
Anything
fire.
flammable.
Anything
Yeah,
flammable.
but it's
But
burning
not enemies.
persistent
no,
damage.
no, it's not like that.
So the caravan may be a little bit on fire now. Just so
Well,
you
he
know.
also breathed a. Like,
Yeah, a lot of the inside of the
I went-
caravan is on fire. The big spider seems to be
oh, you
shrinking
were like,
back.
you know the bit
Very
on
like,
the
seems
flamethrower?
very like
You were like that.
That's
and
the fire.
flamethrower.
And the swarm is like a whole bunch of the, a
Very
whole
cool
like
magic
squad of
would work
spiders
like
are like burned off
Like,
and
I'm
like
gonna
charred
set
inside. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that.
And then combining does more.
Zuga. Dodger.
Oh, me? Hello.
Duja.
Zuga.
Do it with it.
You can't mock spiders.
You don't make friends with salad.
I probably,
You don't
I
make
probably,
friends
I
with
probably could
salad.
if they're not aware.
Don't use sleep.
I'm not going to use sleep. No.
We all fall down.
Instead, I bring out my trusty tambourine.
That's
I
what you use to cast sleep.
Yes, this is what I
Come
cast
on,
my
come on,
magic.
come on.
I slam it on the ground, causing thunder wave.
I think thankfully there's nobody in front of you, so that's alright. That's a good idea.
Well, no, it's a cube. It's outwards.
Oh, right. That's it.
It's outwards.
It's a burst.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
burst.
cool.
15-foot cube.
Does
It's
this hurt us?
Not if he gets the same in line with us, I guess.
we will be.
You can do it so it doesn't.
Sorry, to
Yeah,
radius
yeah.
outwards from you.
Yes,
Well, that must hit us.
Then it will hit. Then. Yeah.
What's the description?
it's a con save.
No, but what does the?
Right, con
Underway.
save. Oh no, okay, fine. I won't do it.
You'd have to stand in the middle
Yeah,
of the room.
yeah,
It's to
yeah,
stop
yeah.
people from crowding you.
No, I know what it does. I know what it does.
Alec has the most anti-party spells.
I do. I've got massive.
Poncha falls off the side of the mountain.
You're now Caleb.
Do you know what possibly the most important effect of this spell is? It's audible from 300 feet. We're on a mountain in a storm.
Trained you. You've deliberately
I'm
made the
listening to the
character
end
most
of
easily
this
killed
group.
versus the
Second
party.
encounter.
The idea is
Right,
it smashes the swarm part because it blows things apart.
That
And
makes.
the
Well,
caravan.
if you jumped into the
Wording
caravan,
on cube.
We have to look at the what the spell.
I'll check the wording on
Audible
cube.
from 300 feet.
No, fine then. I
Well, check
will.
in cube.
No, it's
Oh,
not
oh.
going to work.
No.
It's around him anyway, Jack, so no.
No, I hold my tambourine, I shake it with my middle finger in the middle, aim at the spider, and God, a creepy bastard!
The big one.
Yeah.
Are you doing the
It's vicious mockery, it's a wisdom save, it's 13.
13?
Yeah, wisdom save.
I like to think that you're shaking it with your hand through the
Yeah,
middle,
that's what-
so it's like a magnifying glass.
It seems oddly perturbed by this strange man with a thing, and it's like, it pulls back, so what's the damage?
Oh, in fact,
Yeah.
cool. So it is 2 psychic damage, and it's got disadvantage
On attack.
on attack.
For how long?
What's important?
Until
Until I stop mocking
well,
it.
it has
Zero?
disadvantage.
Sure.
So that's
that's
around.
it.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
the cube isn't around.
So your blade is
that's the
No,
face.
cube isn't around.
No, but the spell is cast around him, isn't
No.
it?
No.
No, it's basically out.
I'm guessing
like
I
that.
can't reach the
Spears
spider.
around.
You can do
Yeah,
it.
that's
I'm guessing I can't reach the
Theon
spider.
still
You have to
around
wait
the
through the
point.
swarm.
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm
Oh,
not leaving
yeah.
my eyes.
Oh,
So yeah, you can do it next.
The
You can do it next
audible
turn.
aspect of it.
The audible
Yeah,
aspect.
I'll spin my
Yeah.
rapier in more like a whirlwind of
And
like
it may
grass
destroy
trigger
the caravan.
across the ground.
Yes.
To hit the spiders.
Yes, but
That's
yes,
already on fire,
Yeah.
so it's probably quite weak.
yes, but it would have blown the
And guess
spell
what?
apart. So they aren't
Guess
strong
what?
anymore.
It's going to be more
Yeah,
rough, right?
You
I
just
don't.
you
Yeah,
just
it's a
swallow.
long fight.
No,
Wow.
it,
12 damage
what was that on?
on the I can't hit the spider without warping into this one.
No,
Yeah, it's still a lot.
Yeah, this is still a lot.
the vicious mockery is
Because I did
next
my
to that.
thingamajig,
I'm hoping they were vulnerable to
My-
fire.
did my thingamajig.
Yeah.
and it
That's
sliced
cool.
him up.
Yeah, that's
didn't
why
it,
it worked, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it works.
Send him
yeah,
spinning
thanks.
away.
Yeah.
Drogon.
Is there enough space for me to lodge a firebolt in there?
Yeah, dude, that thing's at the fucking door.
Abracadabra!
Do you not have any more area of effect spells? Because they'd be really
No.
helpful against
No.
these swarms.
No,
But
no,
doesn't actually know any.
What sort of
Apart
person
I have-
only has area of effect spells that could damage the party? Or
No.
or
Hey,
don't.
no, Matt's was a perfectly healthy code.
Let's go, boys!
I do critical both times.
Yes.
Yeah.
both times he has abracaflipping Let's go, boys. And
It's at the swamp.
Actually, I guess this makes it.
No, hit the big
Right.
spider.
I can't. Can I hit the big spider?
Yeah.
I'll hit the big spider!
Because nobody else can catch him.
Let's go, lads!
That's cocked.
The other one is the
Plus
head.
20. Oh, 13.
13 damage.
Fire damage.
Fire damage.
Plus
damage.
the modifier. Or do
No,
you
he doesn't
add
add modifiers to that.
It sears through the front of the thing and out the back. It bursts through the back of the caravan. You can see it off into the distance, and yeah, the spider just falls apart.
We did,
Eyes are down.
if that
My
is
vicious
vulnerable
mockery.
fire, he got 60 damage. That thing's
Spittle
broken down.
bastard.
That's just insane.
Let's go, lads!
I think that's supposed to be harder than it was. Because we had so much fire out our ass.
We have fire. Can we get another acid?
I think it's because
Also, you approached it in the right way, which is right.
Jack-
Thank you!
You approached it in the right way.
Oh,
I approached it the right way.
no. Is it all your success?
Fucking fire. I have done
You can't
exactly.
get to Mona at your funeral!
I should do exactly what I've been
The
doing.
swarm does the same thing. It sort of like seethes over. Do you want to protect Alex again?
Yeah, no, I think that Bahamut, would
Do
want
you
me
get
to.
a reaction even if you don't choose
Yeah,
to?
so I'll this time I'll protect.
Is it not like a
Bodger.
delayed action? Is a reaction?
No, a reaction.
Yeah,
is-
because
you
Bodger's
Also,
rage
already-
made him vulnerable to
everybody
attack.
gets
So it's striking against Bodger.
Oh, hang on, no, not Bodger, not Bodger, because actually his rage makes him more defensive against attacks. I'll defend Dodger
Right. Okay.
because
AC.
it's the opposite.
AC again, Alex?
13.
Thankfully, due to the protection of Bahamut's magic, Bahamut, well, as
Magic! It's called my
That's
fucking
me, man!
shield.
That's me!
thanks to the protection of Bahamut himself,
That's me, that is!
against you.
You know, I worry about to protect me by his magic. You just pick up a
I'm
fucking
the magic
sword.
one! I'm the magic one!
18.
Yeah, because you were so focused on protecting him, some of them like squirreled away inside your armor.
Squirrel?
Oh my god, they're ice squirrels!
Well, that's gonna be cold, man. That's like when someone drops an ice cube on your back.
Yeah, it's
the
like,
ice cube is
no!
biting you.
And then
Cold nuts.
Those nuts. These nuts.
and it starts biting at you inside your armor.
These cold nuts.
Sounds like a lot of D4.
I
I'm
had
dead.
8 points of damage.
How much?
8. I have 4 hit points left.
It's a
And
good job you don't have an ability that's
Against-
fighter specific that gives you hit points back.
against Bodger,
14.
that misses you. You protect your
Just like chopping at the ground.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna keep wildly flailing around.
Just don't attack the spiders on me.
I'm just gonna turn and look at them.
Be like Home Alone.
Yeah.
Oh!
If you were a
Lots.
if you were a level 3
Yeah,
fighter and took the right path, that would be a crit.
Oh, they're still getting 19.
Yeah, that's what they, I'm not
10.
taking that one though. Yep.
Second
You're
attack
going to deal with Eldritch Knight.
is
Battle
18.
master because it's all like disarming and fainting.
It
or
is,
whatever,
it is quite
which is much more minor.
I still got my rage bonus. 13. 3! So 13 altogether
13
from the 2 attacks.
Yeah, you disperse the last.
Oh, you got your bonus attack?
I use
What was left of them sort of scuffles back away into the.
They're not all dead.
But no, they're all dead. I'm just fluffing it.
I
Can't make
can't.
it sound like they escaped. I'm going to get my bow.
Like one or two of them skitter away into the caravan.
Quick, thunder wave! No more singing, buddy!
Yeah, there's like a halved spider in the middle of the caravan.
I'm gonna lick my axe, mate.
You're poisoned.
Oh, I can
Yeah,
watch
yeah,
better.
I'll go over and investigate this frosty spider.
Not anymore, it's probably thawed out.
It's like a natural
I detect magic
type
again.
spider, but it's covered in
Oh,
like
Yankee
icy arms. and stuff.
I will cast Healing Word on my trusty saviour.
On
Do
your
we all get a D10 or something? Do we all get?
You can
No, you
choose
can't-
to
you
spend
get
hit
your
die
D10,
to heal
that's your-
yourself.
How many hit
That's
die?
it for a
Yours
day.
is D10, mine's D6.
One plus level.
Hang on, but I get second wind every fight.
Yes,
Yes.
So I may as well have
used.
used second wind before the fight finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or use it in the last round.
So D10 plus level 4. So I'm on 8
I've got a healing potion as well.
12.
out of 12.
Do you want
And how many
to?
hit dice do I get? I've got 1 D10 hit dice.
One.
Yes.
You get
And then
one.
you
per
don't get that back
level.
until
But you've
after
long
a
rested.
So until the big's like, I'll use my
You
hit
don't.
dice.
You don't want me to heal.
No, keep
isn't
that for a
second
more
wind is a
extreme.
short rest.
So,
Oh, no,
Yeah.
second wind is
But
once
his
per
hit
count.
dice is
Hit
once
dice
per
is once
day.
per
so
day.
now I have
Oh, once per
0
day,
hit dice
not long
remaining.
rest.
Well, that means we had to have taken an hour of rest to do this, so we're taking an hour rest.
Well, I presumed we were, because we've got to investigate this, investigate that, investigate what's
So,
happening.
during this, you can't sense any magic. Whatever it was would have been sort of like a natural thing attached to the spiders,
Yeah.
sort of like their natural.
Ling Chan, we should probably finish this ritual.
The man clearly died of these spiders attacking him.
Did they find a key aboard the man?
It's time to
Did anyone have a look?
rest.
Anyone have a
Did
look?
you have a look for the key?
I did not.
What key?
I said, can you have a look?
I'll have a
There's
look
a
for the
key on the wallet.
Why do you need a key?
Because an important man always carries a key.
There's
Especially
a
when they
box.
have a box!
There's a big.
I-
that has a lock.
If you give me some time, I will get into the box. Christ's sake.
You want to get into the box? It's not a big enough box!
Who's Christ?
Right, whoever's
Oh,
searching
Bahamut.
the body. Who's searching the body?
I'll have a look myself.
You know to roll.
Natural 20.
Every time he tells you don't need to roll, you roll a 20.
Dude, next time there's going to be a fight, can you tell Sean he doesn't have to attack?
You find it's like inside one of the pockets when you prise it open. You find like, a set of keys.
I better
Did you just
find,
prize open?
I better find more than a key.
Our
There's
body.
a set of keys in there.
And
There's some lint.
All the lint you can eat.
Still raging, you're loving the lint.
this lint smells like pockets.
It's not stone though.
What is the distinct smell of pocket?
This lint. I'll let you have a wee sniff while I open this box.
I'll let you have a
Yeah,
sniff.
there's no need to like. Oh, I'm not going to do one.
Breaks. You try another key. It breaks. You're an idiot.
Inside, you find there's a small pouch inside.
Full of heroin.
Do I have
He
to
was a
roll
drug
to see
dealer.
what's in the pouch?
You open the pouch, and
There we
inside
go.
there's a selection of gold coins.
Ooh, how many gold
There's
coins?
40 gold coins.
Oh, I need money.
You don't like
I
money.
want to do what I want with money.
He doesn't like money, doesn't he? Isn't that his character?
Pretty much,
It's
yeah.
only gold, but I can spend it on this.
Yeah, you
So
found
that's 10
40
each,
gold.
right? After he gives up his share of gold, he doesn't like.
I've got, oh, a bag. I'll put it in my pocket. I got no pocket. I'll put it in my backpack.
You're not naked.
Oh, basically.
As you're spending your hours sort of resting,
told him to put a
of trousers.
When I rage, I
Somebody's
rip
got
my
vintage
trousers off.
crockery, always ready to go.
As you're spending the hour or so sort of getting ready and stuff like that, the snow starts to become a lot thicker and you can hear the rumble of thunder.
How
and-
safe
I
is
don't
this
think that
caravan?
you have to wear trousers. You don't have to wear trousers if you don't want to.
I'm wearing trousers.
I'm there,
I've got Velcro trousers because when I rage, my bonus action is I rip off our stripper pants. I go.
I was thinking more like cigarette jeans.
So yeah, it's heavily storming
What
up.
a Lord family.
You hear the thunder up above you in the clouds, the snow's coming down
Like,
really
thunder
thick.
on a mountain is never a good
There's a
It's
thing.
starting
storm
to get
brewing. I should
very-
probably move
It's starting to
somewhere.
get very cold. You
Right.
can't see very far ahead of you.
I don't
Does
know if it's
anybody have any ideas to get out of this storm?
Well, there's a great big caravan, and most of it's already on fire.
That is cursed ground.
Right? Okay.
We should just.
It has a hole in it and it's on fire.
The dragon.
Thanks to me.
The dragon does not fear the cold.
Okay, well,
Do you?
excuse me, yes. Dragon,
Dr. Agan.
doctor, do you like cold?
Oh my god.
Let's
My dad,
we need to press on.
my dad was a. My dad.
We need to press on,
inherited
because
rights.
we need to find some shelter, like a cave.
As you start to press on up the path, it gets a
Can't
lot much harder going. Who's leading the party? You? Okay, make a survival check.
Bahamut will guide you then.
Do I get-
have a D4?
Ah! Wait! Wait!
Wait! Don't try and go, laddie! I've got to sing us a song first!
Before we head off! Before we head off! I hope you find your feet. I hope you find your way. Cause I'd hate to end up dead on this mountain today. Have a nice
Come on, that's D8, that's not a D6.
I'll let you have a D8.
Damn fucking right, that's really D20.
Oh god.
Alec,
I want
You
to
continue to make those songs make sense.
which dice is the one that made put him to sleep?
It would have been the 8.
Right then. And I'm getting. Why am I getting a D4 from you?
Because I'm using my spell guidance on you.
Oh right.
Because you're
Which one am
I
I?
need to go into reggae before we get close.
Right then.
Do you know what's really
And
funny?
I'm going to use the map.
Yep, you get advantage.
And I'm guessing checking survival.
Yep.
No, okay.
I'm trading survival.
This is the other one heading forward.
Well,
16.
good thing I was reading the map. Right then. Yours was very helpful. Bahamut's not too fussed about it.
We'll find
It's
out.
obvious dragons don't like cold!
Yeah, dragons don't care.
That is
Just
26.
Fair enough, right. After sort of about half an hour,
Good
you
old
realise
Bodger dice.
you realise that the cold is getting like you can feel it chilling through your armour. If you don't find shelter soon, you'll start to slow down a lot.
Does
And
my
that's how
son-
this is how people get stuck on a mountain and just die
Yeah.
from cold.
Well, I think that dying on a mountain would be a very noble way to go, so we're going to keep going. Do I notice any like cavey outcrops or
Make a survival check, and I'm going to give you advantage because you.
I still get all this jazz?
Yes, because I still can use
you won't get the
You've
D8.
used his
Guidance
bardic
you can-
inspiration.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
You've used his bardic inspiration.
Batman doesn't care about shit.
Bahamut really doesn't like it. That's 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, you can't really because of the map and how it's not
Okay.
very well tracked.
Okay, I've got an idea.
You well.
Okay then.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
You start.
Right eyes.
You start to feel yourself getting a bit lost. So.
Right eyes. There is no shelter for a great distance. What we will do is we will use the golems to dig us an igloo into the snow.
I just
Why they're not? What? They're massive beasts of burden.
Do you know how to construct an igloo?
No, but you do.
Don't you remember our time?
Yeah, so they grew
Oh,
Just
okay.
instruct. If you picture
Hang on, don't
If
you know dungeoneering, don't you?
Well,
Surely.
outside of a mountain.
If you can picture it in your mind, it will transmit the image to the golems, and they will take action.
Okay then.
Making
Let's
it
give this a
easier on
go.
man if your mind is
Visualizing.
pure.
You will do this.
Bahamut, bless me. Make honey glue worthy of Bahamut.
Make a
That's
wisdom.
a huge igloo. It's a massive dragon. Oh, we all saw that fall.
That is 22.
Right, okay. The golem sort of
They just
step
scoop out a hole,
forward, and they just turn to like the side of the mountain side,
They pulled down the mountain.
and they basically start pulling chunks of ice out the side of the mountain.
Because really, we need to get out of the wind. That's the main
Yeah.
concern.
Like,
Once we're
it's-
inside,
It takes
what
them
we want-
all of you take a constitution check.
Oh crap.
Oh dear.
I'm going to give any additional warmth I can at my own expense to Bright Eyes.
Okay, you're at disadvantage then.
Yeah, but does he get advantage?
I thought I'd done badly.
Oh, I'm glad that wasn't my only roll.
Jack, you just have to be PS4 for a second.
Did you get advantage?
Yes.
Wow, best disadvantage roll ever.
I rolled better than I did.
I got 19. Well, big disadvantage.
15.
No, 19 because I had my survival skill.
Hey, together
No, it's a con check.
we make 20.
It's a con check.
Oh, then I got 17.
It's not a saving throw, it's a
And-
check.
It's a con
I know.
check.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really quite cold.
Are you fucking bleeding?
Yeah, you might have been a shit.
Oh, why isn't it a
What's
saving
your
throw,
con?
Ben? No, it's not a saving throw.
Oh, these are
Okay.
close to-
But-
Yeah,
Well,
but
if you
your
get-
con,
you
yeah,
got
your con was
19.
-1.
17.
17, right.
Probably.
You feel like you seem to you've been in worse situations.
Yeah, I'm a tough
Oh,
cookie,
yeah.
man.
12.
12. Okay.
You're welcome.
Was that with advantage?
Yeah.
My advantage dice rolled a 1.
You start to feel very tired. You have one level of exhaustion. You're on disadvantage to ability checks.
20.
Yeah, you're
I rolled
fine.
18.
I rolled a 1.
What total is that?
No.
Fumbled.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1. Do I
Okay.
add? Do I still add my?
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so 3.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
You're the same as. You're the same
You're
as
like-
you.
I know what will keep me warm.
But
It's
it-
warming snow down my trousers.
It's a natural fail, but it doesn't necessarily
Sure.
That's
critically
right,
bad
yeah,
effect
yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
Sure.
Seven.
Quite a hard
Quite
check.
a hard
Yeah.
check.
Seven.
Yeah, we've on the side of the
7.
mountain in a storm.
Oh, you're on the
Including
same
my
as well.
modifier.
What happened to Alec? Is he dead?
No, you've got the.
Those
the one
those
that-
three are all the same,
Oh.
we're fine.
Bloody
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, still adding.
I really wish I'd put on a shirt
I
this
was
morning.
I thought you were saying we should put on the trousers. Bad time to not put on trousers.
You all sort of like huddle towards the side of the wall. Eventually, the golems sort of punch themselves like a reasonable sized hole, and they sort of like on your command when you realise you think it's about big enough, they sort of stop.
Use them as the wall to seal it in.
Well, I think I
Very good plan. Everybody into the igloo of Bahamut.
But it's cold. It's made of snow.
Yes.
Who makes a house made of snow?
Igloo, people!
Think of it as just very cold rock.
The golems sort of stand to the side and sort of.
Rock. Snow rock.
Alright, so once
You
we're in
die
there,
out
have
here.
they taken any chunks out of the rock face? Or just
As
ice?
you sort of step inside, you see that it's they've gone as much as they can through the rock. Their hands are a bit sort of worn down and stuff like they're trying to pull away stone. and
That's
things.
fine. We're not playing with
But
that.
like it's
Kevin
opened
McLeod will
up
turn up in a bit.
it's opened sort of like a sort of 15-foot cavern area inside.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Pretty
And-
good.
But there are, you can see that as they've sort of been punching the wall and the ice and stuff, there are 2 large fissures in the side of the wall, and they sort of disappear into the mountain.
Okay.
You three, take shelter. I'll investigate.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I want you to warm
I
up.
like to
Can I
know.
command one of the golems to stand right in front of the entrance to block it?
It's
What, and then
it
like,
obeys you, yeah.
But see it
Crowd
sink
down.
it down, and it could just create an actual block against the wind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still pretty cold, but you know there's a
Yeah,
huge
but there's a
column standing
difference
in the
between
way.
in the storm.
You are now,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like a
Right.
nice breaker against.
I'm going to
this.
investigate this fissure and make sure it's safe.
There's 2 of them.
Well, I'll investigate the left-hand one.
Okay.
I'll go down the right.
Yes, Drogon, keep your eyes.
Doctor, are you sure you're okay to go on?
Drogon, just
Dr. Rogan is fine.
Drogon, just seal the entrance. I will help you soon.
So you're sticking in the cave. You 2.
I'm gonna have a drink.
Have you got any like cantrippy fire spells?
Only a radiant.
I've got
Alex?
flint.
Basically,
Do you have any cantrippy lit fire spells? Do you have any cantrippy fire spells?
Firebolt.
There's a cantrip.
Yes.
Then start a fire.
You also have things to start fires with.
Yes, but I imagine that it's
I've
more
got-
difficult to do a flint and tinder in a cold, wet cave than it is to go.
Well, yeah.
And he's a
Not
dragon
only-
sorcerer. It just comes off him.
Would it ritualistically, so it doesn't go, oh shit, fire!
Yeah, you can control.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can make yourself a fireball
Yeah, yeah.
fire if you want.
There
Roll
we
a
go.
d10. Hey, Jack, roll the d20 to cast the spell.
Abracadabra! No.
Just because you knew you had to tone it down.
Yeah, yeah.
How much damage
You
did
hit math.
I'm not fatigued anymore!
Perfect. Toasty. There you go, and then that will keep them warm.
Oh, that's lovely. And
Yeah, there's a small fire going there.
I'm trying to warm myself by
I like the flame is on one wall instead of being in the middle of the hole.
You two just
That's
roll your
a
initiative.
cantrip. That's awesome.
You two roll your initiative just see who's first in like going down the.
15.
20.
And you went down the left hand one. Yeah?
Yes.
Doctor, I'll wait by the
You sort of
hole.
you
Just-
push yourself into the fissure
I'm
and starts
waiting
to
by the
open up a little bit more. Are you going in the right hand?
I'm waiting.
Are you
He
just gonna
told
wait?
me
You
to
just
wait.
stop, okay.
Just get
told
that.
me to
Just
wait.
get a spell ready.
Yeah, you sort of like squeeze yourself
What?
in.
Won't be much of a squeeze.
You
I
sort
like
of
to
get-
squeeze
you
in the
push
small
yourself
places.
through. Yeah, there are some small spaces. And you get to a. It opens up a little bit into almost seems like a natural tunnel through the rock.
Cavey sounds.
I'm gonna put it on in a second. This was meant to be the stuff
But
outside.
I'm feeling cold because I can hear the rain.
Let's put some Joy Division on.
I don't get it.
Quite depressing band.
Oh right. I thought they were.
I know that'll come on in a second.
Oh, too far! Too far!
It's a good bird.
Good bird.
The kiss of Bahamut.
There are several kisses. There's cold and poison too.
Need to fap.
Yeah, you sort of make your way through the fissure and it opens up to like a larger rock tunnel. And
That's how I fight.
This is my shield.
He's
Behind me.
He's Inigo Montoya.
I interpose it.
He's Inigo Montoya. You killed his father. Prepare to die.
Hey, who's done more defending here? Sleepy.
I
Which
killed
dwarf you are?
a million spiders.
Yeah, which dwarf you are?
yeah, so you see ahead of you a dark.
Shit.
You see ahead of you a dark passageway that leads off into the black.
Didn't make the cut.
Yeah. Passively aggressive.
The sides sort of covered and frosted over with ice.
Camping.
and things
I'm one of the incastables.
He's
Oh, yeah,
runty.
Bahamut would make sure that his allies were
If brothers
safe,
have to ride,
and
who are you?
they're still refreshing themselves from the fight. Their fatigue could put them in danger. So I'll investigate ahead myself. Quiet.
like that. Okay. As
Try and
you,
ignore the fact that I just sort of
Your
crick.
name being
as you step forward,
it doesn't mean that
take
you
a
dropping anything in the door.
dex saving throw.
A dex saving
It's always a
throw.
little thing.
14.
You feel your feet about to go underneath you, and then you sort of hold yourself against the wall and stop. You see that as you step forward, it starts to slowly. Would it be incline? A big decline. And it's very, very slippy ice slipping away. Into
You
the
can't say
darkness.
slowly incline down.
Right, I'll get like a nearby pebble or something and chuck it down the path.
It just skitters off down into the darkness.
Oh, I should need to come back. So I can cast the light on the stone.
Right, I'm gonna come back because I'm not fucking suicidal.
They just clash. You can hear it clattering off and echoing down into the darkness.
Right then, I'll head back my way and go back to the start of the fishing.
So, which hobbit knocked the bucket?
It's Pippin.
Throw
Good
yourself
job,
in next to
Pippin.
If there's a fucking
Goblin horde.
no Balrog, I think we've got
Fuck
bigger
them,
problems.
yeah.
Right then, I'll come back. So these guys
I
can.
think we're more likely to run into Goblin Town.
Do not head down this path. It becomes a sudden decline, not an incline. Extremely slippy.
Like a slide.
No, it is not a scene of joy.
How do you know? Did you go
It
up?
is, however, made of rock.
Oh, a rock slide. Well, I'm not like a rock slide, like a lounge
Dragon,
slide.
are you ready to
Slide
investigate
made
the
rock.
treasure?
If you are ready, I am too.
Excellent. Bahamut's
Yeah, I don't think it'd be great.
With the fury, I will.
That's why you never played the hole.
Yeah, I know that
So-
slide was
So you're going
terrible.
down the other one.
Yep.
That one time
You're
we went down
sending
on
it inching your way
Slide
through
Bank,
the fissures and stuff like that.
I've gone, well,
I imagine I have to squat because I'm 6 foot
Are you
5
following
and
with
I'm
him?
6'5" and 20 stone.
You're quite tall, aren't you? And you're actually quite small.
5'7".
I'm by far the tallest
Yeah,
member of this
you can
party.
squeeze yourself through.
You
Don't
are
worry.
Mohawk
more
gives
than
me an extra
double
inch.
mine.
Unlike the other one, this one doesn't.
I'm in front.
You, because your elf sight, you can see a little bit in the dim light and stuff. You see it
Dark
ends
thing.
in a sheer drop, and there's just black in front of you.
I'll find it here. Watch
You have to
yourself,
whoa.
Drogo. Watch yourself, Drogo.
Thank you.
Pick up a pebble, chuck it down.
Nothing for a while, and then
Well, time to get that pebble back.
That was my lucky pebble.
We should send no further.
Right, we'll head back.
At least we can write this on the map.
Yes, indeed.
as you turn it back, you hear echoed up from below.
Do I recognise